Hey Ben, what's the Astec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Astec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Astec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
My name is Kyle.
Welcome everyone to our semifinal game with Matt Dunstone versus Niklas Edin. Welcome everyone to the 2025 Astec Safety Challenge. I'm one of your hosts today. I'm Scott Manners.
And I'm Ryan Dice. And this is going to be we're down to the nitty gritty here, Scott, the Final Four.
Final Four. We're in for an exciting semifinal game today between these two heavyweights. Matt Dunstone coming here out of the A qualifier, and let me just say they've played very well. Niklas Edin qualifying out of the C. Again, playing very well last night.
Yeah, they had, I think they had 3 games there yesterday, and they had to win them all, and good on them.
Just finishing up practice stones here between these two heavyweights.
Our understanding that Dunstone will have Hammer to start the game, as he has the better record for this event.
That's pretty high praise coming from Ben Heber.
Let's see what the guys do here. They're just wrapping up practice stones.
So high praise. And the Scots are so confident. They literally made everything watching their game against Brothers last night. And yeah, without stats, I'm guessing they all would have thrown around 90%.
So, Scott, this is the 9th game already for Niklas Edin in this event. They've had to do it the very hard way.
That's a pile of games.
Let's summarize this in a little bit. So they lost their first game to Pierce.
Okay.
Then they beat Team Edie out of Saskatchewan.
Okay.
And they lost to Scott Howard in a tight battle. And then they've had to rattle off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight wins just to get here. So they had to beat Balance out of Calgary, Howard, Pierce, Cooey, and then last night Gushu.
That's incredible, Ryan. That's a really strong run coming through the C event to qualify at the Astec.
And then Dunstone has played only 4 games. So there's a huge, I would say there's a little bit of an advantage so far to start this game off.
Fresher legs.
Fresher legs for sure.
Yeah.
So Dunstone had the easy route. He only had to win 3 straight to get through the A event, and then won his quarterfinal game there last night.
That's a pile of curling.
Yeah.
For the Edin team to get through the A event and play as well as they did.
Yeah.
And then the teams that they had to play against as well were against the top of the top here in Canada to qualify C. So.
Yeah. But Dunstone, he had to go through a lot of strong teams to get to this point here as well. Like so, he had to go through Team Tau, Retornez, Schwaller, and then last night he had to beat Ross White there. So, and that was a
Got nothing to lose.
exciting game there.
That was a great game. I sat here and watched the last half of that game. Really well played game by both teams in that C qualifier.
That's right.
Pardon me, in the qualifier.
Yeah, in the quarterfinal.
In the quarterfinal match. Very good game by both teams.
Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't watch that game last night. I only watched the last couple ends of the games that are on my computer there last night, but ice still looks very good.
If you can come down to the Astec Safety Challenge, watch it live. You won't miss a thing. It's just a fantastic venue here in Lloydminster. Just a fantastic venue here, Ryan.
Absolutely.
Everything's decked right out. The rink looks great. We have the MNP VIP lounge on one side. We have the
Arby's fan zone on the other. Yeah, it is just a fantastic looking event. And it's in a curling rink. It looks like you're playing an arena, but it's not the case.
I love the little changes that they've made this year. We have big screens on the corners on the end of sheets 1 and 8, so
yeah,
better visuals.
Yeah, it's a
Here we
awesome
go, Ryan. First rock.
Yep.
Niklas Edin team. Let's see what they're going to do here. Let's see if they get right to it.
So we got Christopher Sundgren going the first stone in. I suspect they're going to play a tight guard here to start the end.
Just to let everybody know, Ryan, one thing I really like to do today is when we can hear the teams with heavy discussion, we really want to tune into what they're saying.
Absolutely.
Right 4 foot.
Wasting no time here at all. Dunstone lead Ryan Harnden with his first stone in the semifinal match here this morning.
Hard line. Hard line. Line's good. Line's good.
Wait till there. Back 4. Let's try it.
Looks like it's sliding pretty good already.
Okay.
That was 14.
Tremendous start. Let's see.
Gäller det hack eller frys? Ja, den är mitt på T-line.
Not too surprised by this call. Rock's maybe a hair deeper than what Dunstone had liked. Now this is a good opportunity to put a lot of pressure on the Dunstone team by getting the rock frozen there.
Still tons of curl here, Ryan. You know, when the ice makers come in and make changes to the ice and stones, we know that over time we might get just a hair less curl. I haven't seen that yet. There's still lots and lots of finish.
Bra linje. Ja, vi nog gå lite linje, lite linje. Yes. Yes, behöver dutt.
Yes, that is very typical, Scott. Usually as the event goes on, you typically will see rocks go a hair straighter than the start of the event, but
nothing yet.
It doesn't appear to be the case here at all.
No.
Ice is held up very well.
What would be the keys to their game today versus?
Nice shot there by Christopher there.
It's going to be interesting to see
Okay, little more line.
who's going to go for point first here. Dunstone wasting no time with hammer.
Little bow. Max line.
Back 4.
Go ahead.
Back button.
Yep, keep going. Keep
The
going.
goal is to tap this a little
forward.
bit and
You're never off on that.
get themselves in a good position.
Hard each. Okay.
Pretty good. Bite feet off.
Not a bad result. Like you unlock the back red ones. Which was I think part of the goal on that shot.
Good shot. Dean wasting no time.
Yeah. Like I thought it was pretty close.
Now we got
With Rasmus Rana.
Linjen är bra. Bite
With
feet off.
his
One down the path.
first shot freeze attempt. They'll probably want a corner freeze the top red, Ryan. That was just, of course, he's using his practice side to make that shot.
That's a good observation. They know that side very well. And that's why Dunstone was also playing on the other side, because they were practicing on the intern side. So that's why they have seen that.
Fantastic shot there.
Couldn't have placed that any better.
Fantastic stone.
Oh, no, never mind.
Might be decision time already here.
See what Matt calls. Coming in again. We know for certain, Ryan, if those angles are right, he'll
Pick that off or into here.
he'll run it.
Try and roll for a corner. Yeah. 7/8 tie with the out turn.
Yeah, right.
I think
Get this yellow off the top.
Not surprised by this.
It's been their go-to this event.
Yep.
EJ Harnett with his first stone in the first
Really gotta go.
Yep.
Really gotta go. Really gotta
Gotta
go.
go.
Really gotta go.
Han inte nuddar den, tror jag. Ja, bra att han inte kysste den och bara
Okay.
missmark.
Not a terrible result because he left the corner guard, which being that they have hammered, that might come into play later this end.
Good for sure.
That's the right way to miss that.
Yeah, good point, Ryan.
Linjen är bra. Hake, lite knapp hake. Precis över linan här vid hake. Ja, bra linje. Ligg med till kortan den där. Okej, behöver
No
köra
doubt
lite
they're gonna
kanske då.
attempt to run back here again and try to at least unlock the red and the yellow there at the top of the four.
Yeah. With this guard, they'll want to directly guard what's on top. Nice shot.
Might be long enough they might consider the tap.
Now the corner guard comes into play.
I think so. Throw 12-5 if we do that.
That's a good point, Ryan, for our younger viewers out there watching.
12-5.
You know, it's not just an automatic peel on the top, it's hitting the top and a usable
It'll
corner.
be a little crunchy in here.
Had that rock went about another 3 feet farther, I think we would have seen the run back, but
Yep. Yep.
Key shot here to manufacture a deuce.
Hard. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Hard on the shooter. Hard on the shooter. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go.
see, now that corner guard's in play.
Nice shot.
Good shot by EJ. Also a great brush.
Lite tapp är okej också.
Brushing definitely made that one.
Ungefär. Fryshalv där. Ja, mitt på linan.
We're going to see some great power sweeping this morning, Ryan, from these two teams.
Two of the best sweeping crews out.
You bet.
15-0 var med rätt mycket sol.
Oscar Eriksson with his first stone in the first end.
To get onto the back of that yellow controls too.
Get some
I think we want to leave that button one there as long as we can to save this shot.
Yeah.
They probably want to corner freeze that top red again, right? Ryan, is that what you're seeing?
Yeah, you want to just be on the high side of that red. Because if you overcurl and go on the low side, you might leave an in off double. But you want to get a pretty big chunk of this freeze here.
15-2.
Nice shot. Good shot for Oscar Eriksson.
Jag kom ut lite löst också, jag kände att jag behövde ge den. Så bara blev lite.
Gränsfall tajtare än de andra också. Så
I think ideally they would have liked to freeze a little bit more of that stone. Just
get a little more curl out of it, Ryan?
That's right.
Kind of wait.
Seen it with 10-5.
Okay.
After this shot, it might be one lonely yellow.
I stick the.
We're talking 10-5 for
Trying
the
to hit
hit.
2/3.
Really nice control weight.
9-5, right?
Yep.
Colton Mott's first shot.
Girl! Girl! Girl, keep going, keep going!
A bit of a jammer, but
yeah. Would have liked to keep his shoot around there, but
Tap på den här. Eller ta den här.
Interesting call here.
Hur tjock behöver man
Niklas.
ta för att inte stöta egen?
Gives team 2 options.
Halv går under.
Vad sa du?
Halv går under clean. 40 går kanske också clean, det beror lite på, men kommer du lite utifrån här och tar 40 med någon sarg så är det väl nästan, då kommer det någon udda kanske.
Just gotta be a little careful
Kanske
here.
gillar dragningen.
But
Även om jag
I think
tror
you have
att det
to hit
här
that
kanske är
pretty
ett
thin to
bättre
jam on the
resultat
yellow.
så
Like it's a little thinner than it
känns
looks.
det som marginalen är inte så stor på den. Slicka i garden är dåligt och plocka ta en tredjedel är inte bra.
Ja.
Hade jag sett någon mer, eller vi hade spelat någon så hade jag gillat
Just from
den.
my angle, it looks like what half a stone
Den är väldigt
should
tunn för att sticka där, det är bara liksom
made.
en fjärdedel typ.
Ja, jag ser
Skulle
en
kunna gå på dubbeln också med någon 8 eller något sånt där.
Nej.
Okay.
Om du tycker att dragningen har ett bra resultat, gillar jag den.
Ja, kör den.
Okej.
Ja. Kommer den upp och täppa lite grann så skulle vi få ut rött något, va?
Ja.
Om vi kommer upp typ nära chapp.
Chapp-tap med 10 fart är bra.
Ja.
So electing the same drop path that they've played
Det blir bra.
all this first end, Ryan. Do you think they're going to want to move the yellow that's corner froze to the red just slightly?
I would guess they will want to tap this like a foot or two here, especially with the ice that they're using. It's a little less, definitely less than what the draw weight shots were. So
Last rock for Oscar Eriksson.
Lite inåt, vänta.
Bara fart!
Here in first.
I suspect
Hur är farten? Linjen börjar bli bättre. Bit i bit. Bra linje.
Ja.
suspect they will want to tap this a foot.
Rent!
Ja,
Ja,
tappa.
yes, gå nu,
Tappa,
gå nu.
tappa.
Unlock.
Ja, bra.
Very good. Nice shot.
Mycket bra.
Makes his way down.
Jag tror taket skulle bli lite
Kind of all I see.
Den är ju svår att veta hur det kommer
Either that or run the.
Top four, Colt.
Ja, exakt. Och då
What's
är
that?
I think even if you nose tap this a bit, it's not bad.
Visst, man har alltid den där dubbeln.
Okay.
I really did like that shot that Edin called. It puts a lot of pressure on that right side of the sheet there, and there's no real way of Dunstone getting those two yellows out of there right now.
This? It's going over the top right now, yeah.
på garden. Den ligger väldigt nära.
Yeah, this goes over everything.
Well, they're still thinking about the run back, Ryan.
Try and plant
No,
it here.
I think they're trying to hit that really thin.
Okay. And just skip it out.
Skip it out.
Han gör någonting liksom.
Play a slice double.
Yeah, my angle looked like it might jam on the far right one, but
Just thinner than a quarter.
Great camera angle here. We can see.
he has a better angle than I do, and he
see.
seemed very confident that can be made. So
Probably see half, maybe a thin half from that side of the hack.
got the right guy to throw it too.
Clean up. Yep. 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 Hard. Hard. Hard.
Oh,
Made it easy.
terrific shot by Colton Lott. Nice double takeout, first end. It's really good. Really good.
Ja, börjar man spinna så har han ju bra läge att runda där. Ska han dra här så behöver han ju...
Det andra är att göra den här då.
Great throw, great
Men
result there.
det är
Ryan,
samma
on the
läge som
replay.
min.
Yeah, and a good brush by EJ
Nu är den
there.
lite mer öppen. Om vi gör
Sometimes all we
den,
can do is try and fan them out of the rings.
då behöver han dra den
Unable to
bra.
sweep.
Gör den helt perfekt så är vi skjuta i så fall. Om vi inte ser att vi kan jaga ut
Giving
den.
the phantom
Måste gärna in
brush.
på fyrfoten
That's
så det
all
kommer
we
bli
can do
möjligt
when
att
it's
chasea
above
om
the
den
tee.
inte har perfekt vinkel där.
Absolut. Ja, vi kör den.
Here's a good shot here. We can see how much Niklas Edin can see of the Dunstone rock. That's shot rock here in the forefoot.
Med hack eller vill man spela på dubbeln?
I think it's just coming down
Topp
to
tredjedel, Klas.
play the double or play the roll behind the center.
They're still talking about both. I'm sure he's going to remove it.
Man får ju ut det men man rullar ju bort därifrån.
I think roll into the wing is the safer play.
Yeah, lay two.
Borde gå
Lay
rätt,
two.
rätt neutralt.
Well,
va?
you'd lay two behind the center as well.
True.
Ja, vi
But
funderar på hur det kommer curla, kanske lite färskt här så den får säkert lite curl på slutet.
Vi spelade dem en take här.
Ja. Tjock tredjedel för Klonk i sidan.
Yeah, they're making sure that
Trying to get the plank here in the third.
everything's clear here.
It really just comes down to what do you want Dunstone to play his next shot. That's
exactly right.
That's
Electing to play the double.
sometimes it's not always what you make, it's what you leave.
Sure, right.
Yes! Hårt!
Watch this in
Kom igen! Kom igen, kom igen, kom igen!
Oh, just rolled over the top.
So a blank in the
That's
at the end of
Just hit it a little thicker than he wanted, Ryan.
yeah, that's a bit of a break for the Dunstone team.
just past you,
Now a good opportunity to lie two and have the house split. Pretty much couldn't ask for anything more.
Imagine Matt Dunstone is just going to want to stick right there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's absolutely no need to roll behind the center. Rolling behind the center would be probably the worst thing that could happen here.
Yeah.
Second shot over buried behind the corner guard.
Fan, jag vet inte fan hur jag hade kunnat sätta den där. Man tänker att det är lite raka handen och lite färs, men jag kan inte spela på att försöka göra någonting. Det gjorde fan nästan det alltså.
Clean! Easy!
Faktiskt
Clean!
trycka på den hyfsat.
Curl!
I alla fall höga sex.
Clean! Curl! Clean! Clean! Up! Whoa!
Nice control weight here by Matt Dunstone.
Yep. Roll it a little bit.
Excellent shot.
Nice shot, Matt.
Thanks. Han spelar 9-7.
Ja.
So Dean's going to try to make this hit and roll here behind the center, just to at least make it a little bit difficult here for Dunstone on his last.
Yeah, see if we can get that nice little 2.5 foot roll under the center.
I suspect similar to what Dunstone just threw to make this roll. Looks a little warm.
Still falling.
Oh.
Same weight? Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
That was hit.
Was
And
that
so
same ice, Matt? I think so.
Probably the same throw from the Dunstone team
That
here.
same weight's good.
Last rock in the first end. Shot for 2.
Helvete den där köla. Satte den betydligt hårdare än den innan jag uppåt på träningen. Jag 2/3 sten. Jag tänkte att jag ska gå för en tunn. Jag tror den kommer kölan det.
Pretty good turnout this morning, Ryan, for Saturday morning.
absolutely, yeah. It's a nice day in town here. Like it's what, probably -5 out. I didn't really look, but it's probably around that area.
Nice morning here.
Tryckte till den rätt hårt utåt. Tänkte på den igår som drog kör. Kommer en halv sten ändå, men det var fan ännu mer än så.
Easy. Curl. Clean. Whoa. Curl. Clean. Just clean it.
Åge sa ju precis innan att den kommer att gå rätt rakt här.
Looks like it's made in shade.
Det borde ju vara rakare handen.
2 times for Dunstone.
Dunstone with an early 2-0 lead here.
We will be back.
Should I be selling right now? I gotta get a bigger place. What's my house worth? What do you think? What's my house really worth?
Do we need to renovate?
How do I buy a house? What if I don't have time to see it in person?
What is going on with this housing market?
Don't worry. I can take the guesswork out of it.
And we are back. It is N2 here. Dunstone got his 2 in the first end with the hammer, and now Dean obviously gets the hammer here back.
Yeah, Dean's going to waste no time. Battle back. Play for a deuce of his own. Let's do this. Corner guard setup and get rolling.
Question will it be 2 corner guards this end or 1?
Or will they throw one high and just throw another tight corner guard, 2 corners on the same side, Ryan?
That is also a very common play.
It's great for us. We get to see the different strategies, what teams feel comfortable with.
Yeah. I'm going to guess that if they're going to throw another corner guard, it's going to be the other side, though, just because that one's a kind of a halfway corner guard.
High as we can here. High as we can each. High. Just settle. Okay, pretty good, Pete.
Nice pair by Ryan there. All right, so they're going to go 2 corner guards on the same side here.
Great line on this shot.
Linjen börjar bli riktigt bra för att helgömma nästan.
Ryan is waiting for the break.
It's sliding pretty good right now.
Ja, den är perfekt. Fint.
Yeah, the reason why a lot of teams go with 2 corner guards on the same side, it keeps the one side open for the draw path. Right now that intern draw at the end, Dean's hoping to have that. So.
Two-thirds. Real. Two-thirds tight. Let it work.
5 rock roll. This is always a very critical rock right here.
Always cold.
Gotcha.
This is almost it.
This kind of sets the end up.
Wade's close. Go ahead.
Team's talking about Wade's close, almost.
Gotta go.
Trying to make this rock curl and stop.
Yeah, just needs to stop.
Don't want to be in.
Just in.
So the only problem with being in here is now leave the opportunity for yellow to get one and hit and roll into the rings.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Just like that. Thanks for Niklas Edin pointing that out for us.
Den dubben är väl bra. Tror du här då? Det kullar ju hårt hitåt åt det här hållet.
Important to keep the shooter here.
Det skulle kunna vara något rakare än innan den uppåt.
Dunstone might heal.
Men förmodligen lär det väl kulla en del.
You know, Ryan, even if they nose hit this straight back, it's not too bad.
7 tycker jag.
No, not at all.
You'll rattle things up down the middle and you'll have that rock in a good spot. Still right in the control zone.
Skulle vi spela clearing och ta det där och de bara klipper den så blir det troligtvis 0. Det är värt att spela en 8 typ för att ha lite mer kontroll på slagstenen. Den som är viktig är att våran är kvar. Jag gillar vilken fart du gillar, eller lite high side oavsett fart här.
Kör 7an och nylar.
Ja.
3/4.
So this will be Rasmus Rana. This is his first stone of the second end.
Yeah, the goal is when they run this back, they want to hit at least one of these stones in the forefoot.
Just rattle it up, right, Ryan?
That's right.
Yes.
Rattle the cages.
Tremendous hit.
Hårt! Okej, bra.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nice shot.
He may be guarding their red right now, but that's going to be temporary.
This is a good shot.
Jag funderar på om det är skillnad på sidorna.
Very usable stone, Ryan, for the Edin team.
You could split that later in the end. You got options.
Det kallar ju väldigt snabbt upp från. Satte den på
Straight guard the yellow.
lite tjock halv kanske.
In line with these logos.
Nästan på halva banan och sen blir det
That is the critical part on this guard here. If you don't make the center guard quite perfect, Edin might just play the split on his own yellow and have lie 2 and 3. Puts the pressure on then. So very important to have this located in a good spot.
Guarding it in the depth of that guard.
Line's good.
Safe distance to protect the yellow, right where that's
tight.
Yeah, 2/3.
Never needs to curl.
Where your broom is. A little higher. We're higher than that.
out, won't out, won't out, won't out, won't out. Sit. Okay, pretty good.
Nice shot.
Yep. I think it did the job.
A little push. Backline weight shot here.
12 är alltså gör ingenting om den här blir kvar där nere.
Yeah. Don't have to kill it. Move it out of the 4-foot, move, maybe even push it out of the 8-foot. And
this is the great thing about our ice conditions, Ryan. That there's enough curl to get that ruck to get safely to the nose and give it a healthy push.
Yeah, and a lot of curling clubs here, making that tap back is extremely hard. But here it's a very makeable shot.
Yep. Yep. Hårt!
Curling early.
Hårt! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This is.
Ja, helt okej så. Jag tänker till också, det var ju där Koi curlade över fruktansvärt mycket på
Would have liked to curl a tiny bit more if to split the other one in.
Han curlar över flera, det får man också tro att det inte bara är en dålig sättning.
Waiting to clip the yellow a little harder.
Nose. Yeah. 9-5.
Yeah. So a little
Just outside of the rings.
Yeah. Dunstone, recognizing the danger, is elected to hit the back stone.
Is he trying to roll out here, Ryan?
I suspect he's going to want to stay here. Maybe roll behind the center.
Okay.
Clean. Yep. Wall. Clean. Yep.
Drar han den lilltappen nu.
Clean.
Nose hit's probably not a bad play either.
Hard.
Gotta go. Go right under.
Okay.
Nice result.
Nice hit and roll.
Gillar du den för att lite mer säkra poängen eller gå för den här? Kan du spela samma också? Ja, det kommer mycket där. Det gör det.
Yeah, nice sweep there. Great result. Rolling right under lane 2.
The nice thing about rolling behind there is you keep the play in the middle, which you don't have the hammer, so you want to try to force Edin to keep on playing in the middle here.
Ja, det blir bara, alltså tar vi typ 2-3
They definitely have the strength to hold on the two corner guards, and Dunstone's whole goal is to Edin to never utilize those corners.
Bakåt 12 då. Ja. Känns inte som det går att spela en fart så vi får ut den och ligga gömd ändå. Nej.
Back to the back line tap again here.
När vi träffar kanske man vill ha typ bak 12.
Just a bit of an angle
När vi väl
tap.
träffar, men spela som en dragning,
Pushing it back to
dragning
the
liksom.
Aztec
Gillar du
safety
här typ? Ja.
sign. And the back 8.
What speed would be over here?
Yeah, if he could get around this, Ryan, and 2/3 tap that rock. Great result.
Linjen är lugn. Rent. Närmar sig, rent. Behöver curla lite. Behöver curla.
This looks like more weight than the last one, Ryan.
Behöver curla, får inte alls samma båge.
Yeah.
Ralle, gå.
You need to make this one curl
Kör egen.
well, create a pocket at least.
Pretty good result.
Maybe.
Jävla skillnad i
Like
bågen på de där
10-5?
två alltså.
What's that?
Var min lite
Seeing
grann.
10-5 or do you want to throw
Sweeping to get that little extra curl right here.
How much that last
They
one?
were probably hoping to hit a little bit more of that stone, just
a little closer to the guard, eh, Ryan?
Yeah, like I think they were hoping to move that red to the back 8.
Okay.
Or right beside the red.
Okay. Still behind the line. Good shot.
Den här perfekt. Skjuta egen. Ja. Stickar den. Kan ju fortfarande dra igen om man inte gör det perfekt, men annars skjuta.
Easy. Whoa. Easy. Clean.
Colton Lott.
Easy.
Nice control weight. Hit the ball underneath.
Clean. Curl. Hard roll, you gotta go.
Kind of hung out there. It sounded like a great throw out of his hands. Like they weren't worried. No, never worried. They were saying clean the whole time. That's usually a good
Där
sign.
jag träffar nu, skulle det bli lite insida eller? Ja, du skulle behöva vicka lite grann för att bli skott över den här bak. Ja, jag tänker om den får samma båge så hade det varit lite insida. Ja.
It leaves Oscar Eriksson the same
Ja, förra
shot
kom ju
as his
ändå
first.
upp
scared to get edge on it.
So it's partially buried, which
Förra låg
again,
där.
you know, most curling clubs that's probably sufficient. But here,
ja, exakt samma linje är nog helt okej också, men den behöver
similar
kanske
weight, you
något
can
mer
easily get
fart just i
underneath
träffen.
If he can get underneath it, it'll be a wide back 4-foot pocket of reds.
Yeah.
No doubt calling for the same weight as his first.
10-6 on your head.
Yeah. It hit like a 10-6.
Håll igång.
Throwing the right weight is crucial here.
Rent. Rent. Japp. Rent. Wow. Gärna. Wow. Ralle. Köla nu. Köla, köla, köla.
Oh, yeah.
Järnet hela vägen.
Inside
Köla,
sweep,
köla,
making sure
köla.
they get to the inside here, Ryan. Very nice
Ja, bra.
shot.
Ja, lätt.
Great touch.
Perfectly executed.
Really nice touch here
Try and get under to block that right.
by Oscar Eriksson's shot here. Great sweeping to get that little extra curl and get that rock back 4-foot.
The Dunstone team is, I think they took a quick peek and they said that Red's shot here. So
Okay.
So that's
Decision time.
It's never this.
important to know.
Yeah.
Can't kill ourselves with that.
See what they decide.
Hair high planted right there is pretty good.
Få curl i den, men man curlar ju inte
don't-
mer än vad clearingen gjorde.
Like to do that. If he ever makes this out turn draw, like
Känns som att hålla koll på partier.
I think let's make that.
Tune into the
And this is
discussion.
going to be a guess for us too.
7/8.
Yeah.
Ja.
Så på det
I think we'll
stället
see a bit of curl.
känns som att man skulle behöva
Do you think it like
trycka
here?
på riktigt hårt.
Is that too much?
Little, no, I don't think it's too much. I like that.
Kejsa bakom en corner där skulle kunna vara helt spikrak första liksom två.
Like this, Pete. 7/8 high.
Inte gör så det går på andra hållet. Lägger tillbaka lite. Den skulle bara kunna vara helt dörak liksom.
Yep.
Ja, exakt. Skulle det kunna vara.
You hear us?
Det kändes gott.
Dunstone with his first shot here in the second end.
Jag skulle ha tänkt på det innan.
Want to play the yellow run back, yellow to yellow, trying to eliminate both stones.
Han satte den.
Just creating somewhat of a forced opportunity for the Edin team.
Whoa. Whoa.
Close.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Wow, terrific shot. Great shot by Dunstone. You know, Ryan, I saw him do that every game so far this weekend. Just, I'll call that on
Ganska
fire.
lätt att få ut om man kommer åt den på out.
Definitely feeling it this week, that's for sure.
Nice run back.
Vill man ligga bite linan för att den ska se så.
Never in any danger of jamming that on the back. Nice slight angle, run back.
Det andra är väl, trippen går inte va? Jo, trippen går men man måste nog rulla av.
What are you seeing that out turn?
Har vi den för noll sen om man skulle klippa vår?
There's some discussion about the location of where they want to go with
I think,
Niklas Edin's first stone
Det är
here.
bra så
I
fall.
think
Kan vi i alla fall ta oss ur.
depth is a big part.
Bajta linan.
How far do you want to be on this one?
Den här är
Follow the broom.
1-2
Oscar
center från
Eriksson.
full fyra.
Like obviously you want to be slightly more than full 4.
Right there.
Kör 8. Ja. Kan 12 kommer exakt
Being
hit på
right on the
träningen.
button might be a hair too far though, so that's
Exakt. Då kom den
a lot
hit
of precision on
Borde
this
vara
shot.
nära i slutresultat.
Couple little different taps.
6 feet of curl on this spot.
That's great.
Trying some sort of out turn dig maybe.
Bajta linan, så han inte kommer åt den för lätt. Från höger.
Freeze our own. Freeze our own right on. Freeze our own right on the nose isn't nuts, I don't think.
Might be a bit of a hard spot
okay.
to get to.
Oh yeah.
Gärna curla lite kanske. Ur farten. Okej, gärna curla lite. Full fyra. Bra linje.
They went right back to, this would be almost their practice ice shot, Ryan, for the draw.
Yeah, very familiar
Inte
spots
curla
here
mer.
for these two.
Here we go.
Full fyra.
Let's go a little bit here to get a little bit more
That's good.
depth.
Bra, räcker. Nice.
Perfect spot.
Great location. Great
Bra,
shot by Niklas Edin.
Now, if you're Dunstone, you actually want to sit kind of
With the out?
sit beside that almost, and it's going to create a really,
Just here, wait.
really difficult shot for Dean on the
I
last
could probably
one.
get half rock.
också om man inte får
Not a lot of room left in that
4
forefoot.
right?
kanske kan bli en tjappkvadrat.
It's getting
He's gonna have a.
Man behöver ju inte få ut dem ur bordet
that?
heller.
narrower.
Bara röra sig bakåt.
We're talking about moving it right now, Ryan, to there.
Well, that guard is long. Longer.
The team's coming in. We're going to tune into the team.
I was gonna say freezing our red too is another option. It's just tough to get there, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kanske över och sno en lite rakare hand. Jag
I
tror
think
den
it's
här
there. It's hard. I think it's hard.
är lite rak.
No, the tap or the whatever this is. Yeah. But and let's say we plug the hole. Like this is no picnic, right? He's got to go wider.
Yeah.
I think this makes sense.
Galla mer
Yeah.
åt corner och innan sidan.
I gave you here for your draw, like your last draw, that
Okay.
overcurled a little bit.
Yeah. So I think we got to be right there.
Yeah.
A little extra ice for this draw.
If it's running at all, let's try and freeze our own. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, if we stay up and freeze our own, it's pretty good.
Om man runt lite grann, eller våran linje. Man jobbar en deci.
See the intern pick, if anything, would be.
It'd be great to see freeze their own shot, Ryan. Making it real hard for the Dean team to score their 2 and 2.
Well, this could go in a couple little spots here, and it's going to make Dean have a very difficult shot for 2. Like even if the hair light and he only corner freezes the yellow, like he still has a very narrow gap to draw on that wide intern.
Key shot here for Matt's last rock here, second end.
Line's tight. Hard line. Hard line.
Som vanligt ganska bra skick.
Hard each. Hard line. Hard each.
Hard! Splittar på den här kameran.
Looks a little light here.
Whoa, 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 no.
Just straight guard, plug the hole. Okay.
Kan inte skava mycket egen.
I think that actually does the job on that side. Like that's gonna be hard for anybody to draw in there.
It's a very narrow port.
Like it's
On the,
you got to remember there's a longer corner guard that you have to navigate as well as that tight red rock.
Ja, jag gillar backline. Annars är cornern väldigt mycket i spel också. Ja.
I think you can make it, but you might have to throw
backline.
Well, you know, I don't know if you have to throw backline, but you know,
Just back
house weight.
Okay.
The nice thing is they do have the backing, so.
Okay.
Han tjuffar ju på sin ganska hårt.
This is probably the easier score, easier than the draw on the wide intern side.
Agreed, yes. There's very little room on that intern side to get your 2.
Yep.
This is a delicate shot here by
Så länge
Niklas
pricka
Edin.
hålet så räcker ju dragning också. Så det är mest bara att navigera hålet.
Navigating his way on
Yeah,
the side of the sheet. With that late break, it's going to be...
Yeah, it's much harder than it looks.
He's going wider than, like, quite a bit wider, but the more wider you go, the more curls.
They're tighter than their brooms.
Oh yeah. Quite a bit
Rent.
tighter.
You okay?
It's one of those.
Whoa.
This is delicate.
Yeah. One of those draws you have to be there.
Över curla massor. Över curla. Börja komma nu.
Focus on the line.
Rent. Ja.
Oh, this weight looks good.
This looks really good, Ryan.
It's all because of the weight.
Oh, really good. Great shot by Niklas Edin.
2 times for Team Edin. And you're tied at 2 after 2. We will be back.
Bra.
Intern wrap again.
Ja. Bra spel. Bra. Ja, väldigt rakt första 2-3 delarna och sen ganska typ samma typ av finish som här när det väl kommer sen.
L and ACPA, going beyond accounting and tax. The assurance that experienced professionals that care are committed to providing you financial confidence and helping you reach your goals. We listen, we analyze, we advise, we deliver.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice band has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
At Strathcona Resources, we're more than just an energy company. We're a part of our communities. We take pride in hiring locals, creating opportunities right here at home, and fueling our community's growth. With safety at the heart of everything we do, we ensure a responsible and secure environment for our team and for our neighbors.
Welcome back, everybody. Our third end of semifinal action here at the Astec Safety Challenge. Tight match here between Dunstone and the Niklas Edin team.
For those who are just joining us, I'm Ryan Dice, and I got Scott Manners here with you.
Great to be here with you, Ryan.
Yeah.
We're not on the same team anymore, so this is time spent together.
Yeah. But it was a pleasure to play in this event.
It was. It really was. Ryan with the Carl DeConnick Smith team, myself with my own men's team. What's your affiliate club, Ryan, in Saskatchewan?
So we curl out of the Fox Valley Curling Club, which is my hometown. A town of about 270 people. That might include a few. That might include animals too. But
he was tight, but he threw it heavy.
Important shot here. Dunstone trying to corner throws right to the red in the rings.
Took about like 4 inches more broom.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
probably would have liked that a little deeper.
Probably go wide around.
Yeah.
Back forward depth.
Yeah. Dunstone going to lay 2 right away.
Yeah.
With Ryan Harnden's rock here. Lead stones in the third end.
Yeah, placing this into the back 8. That's a very powerful position here right away.
Just wants to be a little bit behind the tee line, eh, Ryan? Just to.
That's right, because if you're above the tee line, then
okay, line's good.
creates the ability for a Dean to play the hit and roll behind the center.
Back 8. Back 12.
Oh, this is looking.
This is sliding a little.
It's getting close.
Not a good sign when you back off, but
looks
like false alarm.
False alarm, yeah.
Yep.
Let it touch a grind and sweep it exactly where they wanted it.
Never a doubt.
It's great to see that.
Spelarna lite mjukare, man kommer rulla
Great to see
corner.
them loose like that.
Lär bara slå
That's
den
right.
nu.
Got to play a little loose to succeed.
For sure. It's nice to see.
Man kan ju slå där ute lite grann för att försöka få upp det lite. Alltså 2 tickar så är den ju högre sen. Eller spelar det mer som en tap. Man liksom bara ligger kvar där, får ner den här någonstans, öppna upp den. Även om man bara trycker gul ut så blir det bättre än vad det ligger nu.
A little extra time here with
Jag tror jag gillar det.
Niklas Edin team making sure they're
Hack
going
som man
to
ändrar
get
lite
the result that they
vinklarna här.
want.
The unfortunate thing with the second stone at the end there for
till och med typ 85 är nog bra tror jag.
is it kind of staggered the yellows. It's hard to keep both yellows in the center line here now.
I'm sure that's why they're taking the extra time here, Ryan, just to get those angles right.
Yeah, and I think discussion on how much weight to play on this shot too is
Probably a hack waiter with that ice, maybe a touch more.
Yeah.
Somewhere to that effect, to try and spill both yellows in the rings and leave the shooter out front.
I think they're wanting them to hit this on the nose here, Scott.
Okay.
Just because they don't have hammer, they want to keep every play in the middle, right?
That's right.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Ja, fint, grymt.
So they kept 2 rocks near the center line. So,
try to hit and roll that.
Great weight on that shot. That's a good shot.
Yeah, that's about all you can do there.
It is a good shot when you can have that nice control, and come down and
10-5.
control that front.
10-5 with the out.
Yeah, the rock that's frozen now to the red rock, that was the critical piece there.
BJ probably won.
Good weight.
Hit
Good
this.
weight. Yep.
Yep, hard.
Clean.
Clean.
Yep.
Oh, hit and roll under.
Yeah.
Hard speed. No.
That's what they called.
Just to get in the rings.
Good shot, EJ.
Great execution there by EJ.
Är det den? Ja. Normal. Vicka in dit är väl optimalt.
Den här kommer få båge där ute.
Här vet jag inte riktigt. Kommer nog curla ganska jämnt och fint, men ganska bra curl tror jag.
Nice little roll under there.
Yeah, the goal here now is make this roll underneath. Like, try to get this close to the center line.
Oh.
Again, try to keep that play in the middle if you can when you don't have hammer. This is hanging out though.
Kommer nu, nej. Det är så.
Holy.
Curlar nog ändå 1,5 fot med den där sättningen. 9-9.
Easy Dean team. Second and third shot. Dunstone still with that.
Det var mycket curlar ändå.
Fourth shot. Let's see if that can come into play this end.
10-5.
I love how they call out the weights for the exact seconds that they want on the hits.
Clear and concise.
Några ställen där curlar ju mycket alltså.
There's no confusion that way. It also helps that there's only two games going out there too. You might not see that in when all six sheets are going.
Gotta go! All the way, Cole. Okay, great sweep. Shot.
Well, still hanging around.
Right,
12 foot. Still third and fourth shot.
Yeah, nothing
First,
wrong.
third, fourth.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Obviously, they would have liked to have that curl a little less and go behind the corner red, but the critical part is to keep them spread from the other two reds and stay for fourth.
Yeah.
De kommer inte insida heller, och den där är väldigt tunn. De kanske drar någonstans om
you might have to play hit here.
Ja.
Some discussion as to the.
Den är dock väldigt tillgänglig för oss.
Jag håller med,
det här blir lite jobbigt då.
You might not play that yellow just yet.
He was harder than that.
A little early, eh?
It might be a little early, and
Är det bara tjappa den då,
if you don't
eller?
hit perfectly, you're grouping the stones together.
Man har en användbar och tecken här, drar ner
Could be
lite grann.
dangerous.
Om vi bara rullar dit, känns som att de rundar här. Ja.
Yours definitely came down quite a bit at the end.
Jag vet inte.
Decisions.
Ja, så slår vi där, slår de där.
Even seemed like
Vi kommer aldrig kunna slå här i mitten, och riskar vi 3.
He still got to the inside.
Det är svårt för dem att göra något vettigt med det här, tycker jag.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
My initial thought was hitting the back
Den kan de inte riktigt runda här, för den är för lätt för oss att spela på då sen. De kan frysa eller så chappar de där nere igen.
Even hitting the top red one is not a bad option either.
All options are being discussed here, Ryan. They've even talked about just straight hit the rock back 12.
Nu tappar vi ju 3 om vi inte gör något vettigt, så jag tycker den för att limitera det till max 2. Ja. Gillar du normal 10? Jag kanske har 10-0.
Throwing a lot of weight on this one.
Han såg ut att komma bra.
Probably a board weight type of shot here.
Min 8 såg det också, den kallar väl normalt, ska jag säga.
A heavy board, I would say, with that ice, yeah.
Okay. Oscar Ericsson's first here.
Ja, rent. Ligger bra.
I'm just going to wait a couple more shots, Ryan, before they get.
Rent. Bra, fint. Jag är inte så orolig för 2 här. Jag är mest orolig så att det inte råkar bli 3 om jag gör något dumt. Jag tycker att det ligger ju aldrig för att stjärna och sånt där. Det är bara att försöka undvika mer.
10-5 at it.
10?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 10-5?
Vi kommer ju alltid kunna försöka
And
vända
then
på
I
det och gå
think the
själva
last
på
thing
den
Colton said
här
was just
mitten.
flat 10.
Ja, det går ju att slå på den och rulla ut.
Seconds on that rock to get.
So that's commonly controlled.
Jag känner som med den spridningen och den där, vi kommer ju aldrig inte kunna släppa 2 här. Nej, det ska ju missa dem, eller att vi sätter dem väldigt bra.
Det enda var tanken med att slå där att tvinga dem att göra någonting annat. Spelar de på den här sidan så har vi alltid en dubbel direkt.
We should have used the stopwatch on that one to see how precise that was.
Deras fördel med den här är att de kan slå
Missed
in den
opportunity.
också om den här
Nice shot by
kommer in
Cole.
på chans.
Routine shot, but still has to be made.
Det börjar bli sent och
Jag tycker det är lite samma läge.
Now there's even more discussion here, Ryan, about from the Niklas Edin team between Niklas and Oscar Eriksson.
Det är liksom, är vi utanför
decision
där
time.
det blir ju, vi chappar.
It's always going to be decision
Kan ju
time.
väl frysa också, vi ligger ju
This is going to be.
When do you play the yellow?
Well, I'm pretty sure.
Do you play it now or you wait another one
I
yet?
think this is going to happen. But
This is the beauty of the game.
Hjärndött att göra något sånt här.
Beauty of this sport is
We'll follow
the chest on ice.
We'll listen in and follow Niklas Edin's broom and see.
Han riskar ju mycket också.
I think this is happening, Ryan. They're
Kanske
doing
där,
something
som
down
du
the
säger,
middle here.
försöka få en flopp på din nästa.
Jag ger
Eller så får vi göra den. Slå och rulla. Gör vi den på din första så kan vi försöka göra en dubbel på sista också. Ja. Om det inte blir perfekt. Kom ju högre och högre då. Så, alltså,
Really close game beside us too, Ryan. With the other semi-final with Mike McEwen and Bruce Moad.
Ja, jag tror chapp igen.
1-0 for Bruce with McEwen now having hammer. Getting to the tail end of the fourth end or the third end there.
Back to our own action here on sheet 5 at the Astec Safety Challenge. Oscar Eriksson, they did elect to go back to
play the hit here.
Yeah, be second and third shot.
Yeah. Might want to shuffle this a little bit to the middle. Like good location.
Probably love to try and just get to here.
Ja, ligger ju riktigt från
10-5?
sten.
Ja.
Nice shot there.
So 10-5 here, Scott.
Okay.
See if I can pull this out in time here.
Clean. Clean. Easy. Clean. Clean.
So the roll here being critical for the Dunstone team to try and get under that pile.
Hard! Gotta go. Hard! Gotta go.
Nej. Kör.
Nice shot by Colton Long.
De spelar på den med lite fart, eller?
He was within the range here. He was 10-8 on that one.
Man lämnar till.
Oh,
Hur
nice shot.
mycket utsida har vi råd att träffa?
Great replay action here.
Ganska mycket. Jag tror den går rakt ner och Tuven träffar nästan. Ja.
So just that hairless speed, Ryan, hair more curl. Yeah. Great sweeping there.
Generally, the right way to play it when you got guys like EJ sweeping for you. Got to utilize them.
Very talented brushers on both our teams this morning. Very, very powerful sweeping.
Om någonting så ligger den några millimeter så.
Looks like McEwen just made a really nice draw there to get his deuce.
Någon utsidig träff då den går över.
To go up 2-1.
Jag tänker att man typ
More discussion here on sheet 5 for the Edin team.
There's no doubt that they're going to be playing this yellow now.
Så att den kommer ut och jag lämnar till.
So where do they want to leave everything?
Då har jag den dubbeln. Ja. Nyckeln är, får vi dubbeln här så får vi dubbeln så har vi alltid en dubbel för att ta oss ur omgången i alla fall. Ser du en 7-a, 7-5? Hellre lite mer utsida än att träffa nästan chapp. För då får han den dubbeln och rulla isär det. Då får vi aldrig... Ja, då får vi i så fall sätta floppen. Ja. Floppen sa han inte skjutningen för 2. Jag ser nog en 7-a bara ifall den blir lite utsida.
Can't do the small hit and roll behind the yellow because you might leave a double.
7-a och lite över linan i träff. Ja.
Do you just bonk this on the nose?
I think they're trying to spill under this a little bit. You wanna? Are they trying to spill under or roll away, Ryan? I think the discussion was the angle in which they're going to hit this and try and safely make the striker own us to make the red double and leave your shooter hanging around too.
Like dead nose should get the double.
Jag tror att den här kommer gå rakare ungefär.
And there won't be much
8 gjorde där
separation
ute.
between the two yellows, so then...
Not a lot of air between the guard and that yellow stone as well. That they're
No,
trying to
there's-
hit. There's not a lot of.
No, no. So I think it's a lots on the weight here too.
Oh! Nära! Oh! Oh!
Just hanging out.
Rent! Japp, japp!
Oh, there.
Japp!
Caught the curl.
Japp! Hårt! Nästa gula!
Oh, wow. Great shot by Niklas Edin.
But unfortunately, kind of where it landed, like those two yellows are now, it's a pretty basic double back.
Watch the replay here, Ryan. You can see it grab the center line there.
Whatever you're seeing.
So just
Look at that
over, just over curled.
Ever so slightly.
Where
really well thrown rock.
Let's see that again.
Just watch it on the center line here. Viewers can see it as well.
Firm hit 3/4.
No, under curled a tiny bit.
Under, just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Just onto the edge.
Yeah.
Because I think the goal was to try to get those yellows lined up to each other as much as they can to make the double tough.
Gonna hit this. Roll right to about there. Maybe
Good
even a
squig-
touch
good-
further.
Good squiggly.
Gonna try that again.
We gotta do the circle,
oh,
circle, circle.
It went kind of a little worse.
It's all good.
Det är ju också så långt ifrån. Vi har ju dragit väldigt mycket där runt mellan kant 8 till
Yep.
kant 12.
Clean. Clean. Oh,
Den
clean.
kallar är bra
Clean.
där också. Det är
Clean.
bara-
Yep. Yep.
Trycka.
Yes. Yes. Hard.
Did he go? Did he get it?
I think he got it.
Have a look here.
Just
Just
enough.
out. Just out.
Är det någonsin runda ner så han måste skjuta den för 2. Kan skjuta den, kommer vi för djupt.
Just over curled a little
Nästan
bit.
mer bak 8 för att han ska ha tangeringen.
But
Yeah.
Still good shot. Dunstone's lane 2 red here.
Still good. There's no doubles.
Den här är 3 millimeter vitt, 3-4 millimeter vitt, så den är, det är väl så länge.
Not that I'm seeing anyways. I don't see a double anywhere.
Ja, den är 3 millimeter ute börjar vita.
So probably want to hit and just roll under the center in some fashion.
Man
Probably to
försöker
there.
undvika att jag
Right to
rullar
there.
precis över röd så han kan spela clearing
Exactly.
insida för 2. Ja. Vilka mitt bakom gul eller lite över
You make the roll under
Stia utifrån.
where they're indicating there's no
Lite
shot
mindre
for 2.
stödlinan
Somewhere
där.
there, Ryan?
Ja.
Yeah, right there. Because how do you get 2 then from there?
Hit and roll right to the.
Well, I don't know if it goes upwards. But
I'll have to work on that.
Yeah.
A part of my game, it needs a
all good.
little more work.
Yeah. It's your first time doing that.
Well, we know there's a late break there, Ryan. We've seen the last.
Sitt då!
Oh.
It's a good shot, still the same.
Right on the nose.
Well,
Yeah, it's
that might have just overcurled a tiny bit. There might be a chance to get 2 here.
See this on the replay.
think I
You
can
can
if
see
I throw it
that
hard.
late break coming in. It's getting a lot of
If I nose it, it's a
extra,
blank.
little extra
it's
curl
just
in that spot.
3/4 low with peel. You're gonna roll right into here.
Yeah. See in middle rock?
Great sweeping here
Yeah,
by the Edin team.
like that.
Little less.
Spela clearing nu, så
Okej.
då är det väl lite.
So Dunstone just indicated.
7/8, 7/8 low should get you in too.
There you go.
Röd, det blir ju
7/8
ganska
low.
lätt. Ja, ta en mill insida och en
7/8
jävligt
low
lång
for the
väg att
deuce.
gå för att kunna bli 0 där.
You just need to throw a little bit of weight on this one too, just to get a little more action off your shooter.
Mäter vi in den.
Jag ska verkligen gå från, det känns som att de tar sin tid. Lite tight så bara klippa den lite, tänkte jag ska vänta lite.
Big shot
Yep.
here for Matt.
Yep.
Well, yep, yes.
Yeah! Hard! Hard!
Oh, nice shot.
You know, that was a heck of a shot there, Scott.
That's a great shot by Matt Dunstone for 2 in the third end.
You're flirting with disaster there too. Like you had to get pretty close to that yellow guard, and if you
Sweep, guys.
nick that guard,
he just that's very close.
That could change the momentum of the game.
Great shot by Matt Dunstone.
They deserve that too. That end.
Yeah. Just biting more than it should.
At It's Time Promotions, we make your brand stand out. From custom apparel made with precision, to headwear that puts your brand front and center, and vinyl decals that make your brand stick. We deliver promotional materials and print solutions that leave a lasting impression. With locations in Lloydminster and Provost, we proudly ship Canada-wide. It's Time Promotions, where your brand comes to life.
And we are back.
On a rapid
Dunstone got his 2 last end, and Team Dunstone up 4-2 on Team Edin.
Tap might be easier. Keep a good line. Wrapping.
Some really well played ends here early this morning, Ryan.
That was a very critical shot there that Dunstone made their last end. That was not a gimme to get 2.
Made it look easy. Let me see.
T-line.
Some more setups
little
here.
Room. T. Easy. Easy line. Still T-line. Line's good. Go ahead.
T, top 4.
Whoa. Top 4. Whoa, whoa. Yep. Line's great. Hard. 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 Easy. Go,
Really
go,
trying
go.
hard to get this by the top. 14-5 on that draw, Ryan. Nice shot.
Excellent spot. Let's do a quick shout out to some of our sponsors here that helped make this event happen here, Scott. First of all, the Astec Safety, they're our title sponsor, obviously.
I know.
We got Wild Rose Pump and Compression. They're the presenting sponsor. Then we got Strathcona Resources, MNP, Arby's Lloydminster, It's Time Promotions, Maz Entertainment, Musgrave Agencies, Store Right,
Really nice sweep.
Lakeside Pharmacy, Bar Engineering, Rum Tire,
Industrial Scientific, Brady Canada, Boundary Ford, Sobeys Lloydminster, The Tent Guys, 1061 The Goat, Border and Suites,
Cooperators Jason Arden and Associates, Keller Pump and Mechanical, Velocity Truck Centers, RL Electric Motor Rewinding, Synergy Credit Union, Redhead Equipment, Bexton Construction, and Gold Horse Casino.
Thanks, Ryan.
2/3. Halfway. You can let it work. Line's good.
Back to our 5th stone at the end here in the 4th end.
Yeah, you got room.
Edin with hammer.
Edin put up the goalposts this end, so he's changed up how he's playing the end.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Last time he went with 2 corner guards on the same side.
Really working this hard to catch all the center line that can. Good
Again.
hustle by Colton Watt.
Again, like I said earlier, that 5th stone of the end is often a really critical one, especially when you're in the lead.
Yeah.
Lined right up down the center line.
That is perfectly placed. All 3 of them. That is what you. That's what you want.
So far, this is a textbook end. Corner guards
Jag gillar
nicely placed.
lite mer fart än den 8-0, typ en vanlig
Center rocks
7.
net, very nicely
Takes
played.
its time a little bit.
Everything as it should be.
Ja.
Because if that guard, let's just say that
ja,
is
vanlig clearing är bra.
let's just say it's a center guard, but it's
higher.
Quite a bit higher.
utsida.
Dean might not play the run back. He might play come around tap, shuffle rocks around.
The last one he gave us 2 ends
No,
ago. Yeah.
now he's forcing the Dean to play a run back here, and having to keep his shooter somewhere too. That's pretty important.
Whoa.
Heavy run back here.
Whoa. Nej. Ganska tunn.
Shake the Reds up. Nice shot.
Ja, bra.
Routine.
Great shot by Rasmus Rana.
Han skulle kört en liten till. Ja, men samtidigt.
I'll get the stopwatch on this one, Ryan. See what we get here for a guard weight draw.
So if they want to put the back the same spot, I would probably suspect around 16.5.
Let's see what we get.
Maybe.
Okay, line's a little
16
tight.
to 16.5 is my guess to get to that
2/3.
same location.
Okay, well done.
2/3.
A little bit higher on this line.
Yeah, we're 2/3 still.
Line's pretty good.
We're higher.
Never needs to curl.
2/3.
Never needs to
16
curl.
one.
Needs to sift. Stop.
Okay, each good.
Nice shot.
Ja, då tar den för nu för att komma ur trubblet.
Whisker over?
Yeah.
Tack.
Yeah, you definitely can see a little piece.
Lilla nu bara frysa.
That's all you need.
So Dean is. We'll wait and see what they decide for weight.
Nästan by T-line.
Push this red deep.
Vilken han gillar då? Frysa härifrån.
Don't have to kill it.
Eller där.
Oh, freeze.
That's not bad play either.
Full 4.
Quite cool in here.
Oh, shit.
Just about in the middle of the 12-foot, eh, Ryan? For
Just freezing.
nice curl there.
They definitely thought about playing the tap and roll, but sometimes gut instinct comes into play too, and maybe they feel like maybe the freeze might be the better play. Try to force Dunstone to a more difficult shot on the next one.
We're gonna hustle a little bit on this one. Just a little bit to finish. 14-9.
Just freeze it.
Det är bra.
Full 8.
Yeah. Do you get time on that? 14-9. So it's still kind of drawn to the button.
It's nice when we get the same time as the players on the ice. It's always a wonderful addition to being up here. We got a great view up here, Ryan. The best seat in the house.
Sure do.
Go ahead then. Line's good. You can go. Go ahead.
There you go.
We're going to pile up the middle here, Ryan. Go, go, go.
Talk to me.
Just keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Whoa. Just don't want him hitting and rolling. Sit. Det är cool. Not bad. It's not bad.
Här frysa på en till härifrån. Okej. Har en perfekt
Dean electing
linje
to
och
freeze
fart.
to his own yellow
Det är
again.
nice att tappa den lite
little
grann.
tap here indicated.
Ja, men det är ju stor risk att studsa ut, men typ 10 fart liksom. Hålla 2 tredjedelar så den är halvöppen och bara få ner den där lite ljuset här.
Maybe that's the decision time where they really want to come in and make,
Ja,
make
exakt.
the change in the house.
Ungefär som de vill spela det här liksom. När den kommer fram så vore väl bak 4 liksom idealt, men
Ultimately, you just want to keep your two yellows lined up on
sista
their
du drog då var där. Då var det ju kanske bak 8, 12.
nothing but jam opportunities later in the end.
Can he get right around
Är det här
those
någonstans
two
eller
red
mindre? Eller mer
center
menar jag?
guards, let's call them, and get right to the yellow and move the back yellow?
I think the more important thing is just to
stay on top.
Stay on top, because if
Det var här
you
jag
feel a
hade
little
gått
extra weight
först
and you
där
roll
och
off too
spela.
much, Dunstone's going to have a hit and roll opportunity of some kind.
If you roll too far, it would be danger.
De har inte spelat någon på den här sidan. Legat lite grann.
Oscar Eriksson.
Linjen är bra. Mjukare satt. Håll igång.
Oh, they're going to freeze on the other side of the ice here, Ryan.
Bra linje. Wow. Kommer nu. Ja.
This is just a smidgen
Nalle.
warm.
Wow. Kommer rulla ut. Vänta.
Little flipper.
Ja, det är bra. Fan vad...
Not quite what they wanted.
Såg ut som den curlade tidigt, men...
Smidgen hard. I got 13.95 on that, so maybe just a touch hot.
Det är ju inte den där bågen in.
12-5.
Om femman är lite rakare. Ja.
Matt just wants to remove it.
Och den här är ju inte det minsta överspelet. Ser ut att komma tidigt.
12.5 seconds for the hit. Hog to hog.
Alltså det är bara en halvträff liksom.
Hit about 2/3 of that, Ryan, and try and slide into the pile. Slide on top to protect what's there.
Ligger uppe på den om man prickar mitt i hålet där.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Hard then. Hard, you gotta go.
Ja.
Real hard.
Come on.
Hard.
Come on.
Hard. Hard. Whoa.
Oh, he's by everything. Oh.
Okay, cool.
Good shot there by...
Good shot.
Well,
I got 12.5 exactly on my watch up here, Ryan, so called and made.
Ja, om den här träffar där så kanske den tar så.
See how close that is on the replay. Wow, just getting by the top center.
Ryan definitely...
Look how close this is.
Ryan definitely made that shot work.
Really good sweeping. Nice shot.
He held that one.
That was really good.
Man behöver ju inte spela stenhårt heller. Och mitten kommer vara öppen. Spelar vi hårt så går den här ut, tror jag.
Let's see what our Edin team will decide.
8 eller 7. Det beror ju så mycket på exakt vilken träff det får. Det känns som spelar vi mer än 7-0 liksom. Då känns det som väldigt roligt att den går ut på.
World ranking number 9.
Den här skjutningen går ju på toppstenen, men det känns ju lite... Känns för tidigt tycker jag. Ja. Okej. Vad sa du? Ja. Vilken är bäst träff? Är det att snärta bort den? Men då kommer garden ligga kvar nästan och garda.
See what their final decision is here, Ryan.
Röd gard för frysningarna. Ja, man rullar ju undan lite med slagstenen och täcker lite den här. Ja, man har 40 på utsidan. Tjock tredjedel. Ja. Ja, men jag tror, gå på zigzaggen liksom, ta den lite high side där så är det i alla fall helt öppet. 7 eller? 80. 80. Men 7 sa du.
No choice really but to double peel here.
Probably try and spin a red back in, eh, Ryan? Try and shake it up.
That's right. Yeah, you hit this perfectly. You should get all 3 top reds moving. You might nudge the yellow a little bit too.
Yep. Whoa. Lite vid klippa.
Got 2 of them out.
Nice shot.
Yeah, kind of want to wrap her a little bit around there as it.
I like how Dunstone's sitting right now. That red that's cornering on the yellow.
You can see a nice replay there to double the center guards off. That center line's still getting a little bit of curl on those,
just underneath.
on those higher weight hits.
Is it better if you run like...
Let's see, Ryan, here. Back to the telestrator. Where's the best spot we can end? Just try and tuck one in there, Ryan.
Yeah.
Try and tuck the yellow a little bit.
Just trying to straight cap the 4, right?
Yeah. Just get past it.
I think we can get this over at the end if we need.
Okay.
Right there, Ryan.
Just get underneath the yellow a bit.
Yeah, just to make the double peel as hard as possible.
Yeah, if you can just tuck the yellow guard that's there, and you'll hear curlers say, oh, can we Christmas tree this?
Yeah.
Try and create a couple staggers.
Unfortunately for Team Edin, on the right side of the sheet, they have 2 corner guards there. Neither of them are really effective in making the slash run back later in the end. The angles aren't exactly all that great. And Dunstone has the dominant side on the right side of the sheet here. So
Dean.
Hey, line's good. Line's good.
Location of this guard.
Line's good, guys.
Really important.
So it doesn't sound like they're going as deep as he had indicated. I think they're just going higher.
Higher guard.
Hard line.
Well, never mind. It's coming in there okay.
Just tuck the yellow a little bit.
Looked like it was going to be a little higher.
Nice shot.
Är det skjuta nu?
Excellent location there.
It's great for us to hear how they navigate that stone coming down, Ryan. We know between the third and the sweepers, making sure that it would for sure clear the yellow, tuck underneath.
Då lär han lägga en guard här I den linjen, va?
Decision time now for Niklas Edin and his teammates. His first rock here in the fourth end.
Lite risk att den där rivs med då också. Det är väl enda. Kan vara att vi behöver skjuta cornern om vi ska sikta på mer än en poäng. Ja, även hur tar vi en poäng, höll jag på att säga.
16-1.
Det går. Nej, jag tror inte det går. Ja. Om den träffar här då? Nära på 90 grader. Om den träffar här, finns det någon chans att den här kan stanna? Ja. Och så fall att en röd skott halv upp, eller troligtvis öppen, och så kanske att vi ligger 2-3. Slagsteget går vidare mot den där. Man kan flytta där också. Jag kan låsa upp den här skjutningen dock om jag stickar där. Men...
Something to that effect, Ryan?
Ja.
Yeah.
Det enda andra...
Crazy thought here. What about the other, a high corner guard on the left side? It's kind of like an all or nothing shot, but if you ever able to make that run back onto the red.
Jag vet inte, skjuta den här, då är det ju, man har ju två skjutningar då I alla fall. Om jag skulle sticka
releases,
den där, två skjutningar.
because that red rocket that's biting the forefoot is really
den går ju att
creating
sticka
problems right now for the Edin team.
Couple different options here.
Of course you got to be.
I think they heard you, Ryan. They're looking at it now.
They looked at your telestrator, Scott.
Samtidigt behöver vi sätta några bra slag ibland. Inte alla slag har varit bra innan. Vi får komma till undsättning. Exakt där. Absolut stickar den här.
I think that's the play though, Scott.
I think that's you sold it, right?
Då sitter den nog här.
To this.
Vad ser du som 40% med...
I don't think it might not. It might nudge the yellow,
but it probably just stick.
You might miss the yellow.
But it probably just stick right there.
Yeah, and then and then it frees up this little guy right here.
Oh,
jag tar 8 nu
nice
som eventuellt är... Eller den som är lite rakare. 10-0. 10-0. Normal. 10. Ja.
Let's see how this unfolds. These are exciting shots, Ryan.
It's kind of an all or nothing shot here, and
but he will have it again.
But if he makes this really good, you know, multiple end comes into play again.
It does. Some exciting action here.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Oh, what a shot by Niklas Edin. Terrific stone.
All of a sudden, things are, this end has changed around.
Let's turn this whole end around. Let's watch that
now,
again.
His only shot is this in the year.
What a shot by Niklas Edin.
Now Edin's got two corners to utilize on his next one to run in.
That is a great curling shot.
There's multiple reasons why to attempt that shot there.
It was just fantastic.
Dunstone is now needs to get another rock in there.
I'll make it easier in a lot of circumstances.
Let's tune in to listen to the Matt Dunstone team.
Doesn't really matter.
I think as long as he's first and third, Ryan, I think that's the discussion right now.
I can't see that.
I know. Well.
Skjuta cornern på halvträff på den sidan. Där har den lite liksom rakare linjen.
Way happier with him throwing that one versus this
Matt
one. I think.
tap here.
Well, this one's for
I
more.
saw Matt tap back for.
It's harder. It's for more.
It might be hard to get. It's going to be very hard to get second shot.
That's a neat call too. Matt indicated this.
That is a very good call right there. Eliminates one run back, and he might block the other run back.
Hit and roll to this location.
Nice to block these.
Yeah. I think we try and roll that right to the center line, right?
I think that's what they're going to do. They want to hit this and roll right to there, right where Matt is tapping his broom.
It's probably got to be a 10-5.
That's what I was seeing,
Yeah.
Ta han bort den här cornern, då ser det ju...
Right on the edge.
You must feel it's going to be difficult to place a good draw somewhere. And I agree because, you know,
I'd have 9-5
the intern,
on the edge to nose would be my
you
guess.
got to navigate that corner guard to even get into the 4-foot
It
area.
is narrow, Ryan, on that side.
We're going to throw 10-5.
Då träffar man typ en femtedel på den andra gula.
What do you think of that ice?
Så man behöver träffa
So some weight discussion here before Matt left the house for his last rock here in the 4th.
Samma fart som förra räcker nog, men lösa den så.
8.
Ja, precis.
Alltså det är mer än träff
här. Jag kan spela en 7 också, för den här innan kommer kala.
Om du typ nästan stickar den och man tar en tunt på gul så är det nice om den här har fart.
Drar en kall får man vara med på att försöka få tur snärten. Alltså om man ser att den är borta.
Ja, exakt.
Det finns ju också, det är typ 40% kanske.
Clean! Yep! Oh, clean! Whoa, whoa, easy! Curl, guys.
This is running.
Didn't finish as much.
Okay.
Huh? He shot 10-5, threw what he wanted to throw.
I was surprised the crew a little.
Där.
So they're going to play this corner run back here now.
This is a big shot.
Kan ni få turtouchen där också? Ja. Det är nästan som att sätta den i hålet för att liksom ha...
This is
just the way the angles are presented here. I don't like. It's gonna be tough to get 4.
Alltså rullar den av dit så är det för 3.
Makeable for 3, I believe.
Yeah, because it's gonna squeeze some yellows.
Lite tunnare. Det är precis
The
tunnare.
shooter's likely gonna. I think the shooter's gonna have to roll out of the, or not the rock that they're gonna run in is likely gonna roll out of the rings.
The shooter will probably spill off the top.
Because you got to hit that a little bit on the. You definitely got to hit it on the low side to make this.
Just a matter of getting that and driving this straight back. Could leave him with the yellow 3.
Third. Jag väntar till de skriker klart.
Lite curl här också.
I suppose if you hit it absolutely perfect, it is there for 4. Very precise to get 4, but definitely makeable for 3.
Big shot here by Niklas Edin.
Just need to hit
last stone in the 4th. There's some good action here this morning, Ryan. Here we go.
Whoa. Yup! 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 Whoa! Whoa! Yup! Yup!
Oh, what a shot by Niklas Edin
nice
for 3.
Shot.
What a great stone. 2 great angle raises for the score.
That is what you call a skipper 3.
What a great shot. Let's watch this. Great replay action here.
Nice.
Fantastic shot by Niklas
Again,
Edin.
we've had success with that. Yeah.
So he bonked that on the
Great
nose,
shot.
and I figured if he bonked it on the nose, that one was going to spin out pretty easy, but getting 3 is huge there.
Wow.
So
what a great end by Niklas Edin.
After 4, it is 5 for Edin, 4 for Dunstone, with a Dunstone having hammer. We will be back.
Like people, businesses have their journey, their path, sometimes straight, but more often evolving, growing, and adapting to a changing world. Creating the need for knowledge in areas like accounting, consulting, tax, technology, areas critical to your continued growth and success. All part of the journey, all part of what we do together with you. Because your success is the destination. MNP, wherever business takes you.
Stronger agronomics, better returns, greater peace of mind from pre-seed to post-harvest. You can count on the Victory Canola program to keep you and your farm ahead of the curve. Grow with us at victorycanola.com.
As high as you can on this line.
We're back here at the Astec Safety Challenge.
It's a good spot, Pete. Nice.
Getting our Leeds Rocks underway. Start of the 5th end. We've had some great entertainment here so far, Ryan. This has been an entertaining game.
That was a tremendous end.
Lots of action.
Both teams really. Niklas just made 2
Those are
crazy good shots.
Shots.
I feel bad for the Dunstone team. They, Matt didn't quite make his hit and roll, and that was really the only miss they had that end.
It's hard to believe you can make all your shots in the end and give up 3.
Yeah. It's the beauty of the 5-rock rule.
Always opportunity. Those are hard shots. He's making it look easy today. That guy's showing up to play.
And
fantastic shot making.
And Dunstone's miss was, didn't quite make the roll. That's
yeah.
Not a bad, not through the rock, I think, as well as he wanted to, and it just didn't curl up for him.
Let's see how this continues into the 5th end in the back half of our semifinal action this morning.
Top 8. Like you to wait a bit for line. Top 8. Line's good. Pushing 4 foot. Line's good. Top 8. Line's great, guys.
So they're going to want to freeze this Ryan Harnden stone right to the yellow.
Weight's close. Yeah, you just don't want to bounce on this.
I got a good time on this.
What'd you get?
I got 15-2. Well, hopefully it's on par with what the curlers get.
15-3.
Oh, you got 15-3, so I'm in the wheelhouse.
That's a shade faster than
when we were out there.
Yeah. I think in general it's probably about 14-6, 14-8.
So just a hair more speed.
That might be because there's only 2 games going on out there, so it might be a little. It could be a touch colder out on the ice surface, which
we can explain that to our viewers, Ryan. When curling ice has fewer teams out there, we could see a touch colder ice, which leads to ice being just a hair quicker. Sometimes half a second, sometimes even more, Ryan. We've seen fluctuations. Just depends on the building and the atmosphere that we're curling in.
Definitely a lot of glide today. Even without using a stopwatch, just visually seeing it, it's gliding really nice today.
Nice to see. Great ice surface by...
And not sacrificing any curl either. There's still big curl.
It's all there.
Bra linje. Ja. Ja. Topp 4 nu. Okej.
10. A little more speed on this draw. I got a little higher time. 14-5.
Mycket bra. 14-3. Nice.
Like that?
You couldn't have placed that rock much better right there.
It's a terrific shot.
Dunstone's going to have to play a...
Good roll in off the guard, too.
Let's see how this end continues to unfold, Ryan, because we're going to...
I think I like that better.
Might see some momentum things happen this end.
10-5? And 11-5 to get in.
I like this call of playing the center. This might bring the blank into play.
Yeah.
You might not see it right now, but these rocks are really clustered together right now, and I could see Dunstone trying to play a blank here and try to get hammer in the 6th end.
He's probably going to want EJ to roll into the reins off this.
Yeah.
Hard then.
Down.
Harder for light. Hard!
The comment is down, so down weight early.
Hard! Hard, right to it, right to it. Whoa. Page.
Just a tiny bit down. I got still a very good time. I got 11-1. That's a good shot.
Stare down.
Would have liked to roll at least a little bit farther to have a true corner guard.
Nice to see the replay there. Good hustle there. But the guys,
10-5, I think
it's pretty good. Get it off the center.
Maybe just nibble
With Dunstone hammer, they'll want to keep that center just a little open.
Kanske spelar den då I och för sig. Kanske nice att komma upp nära Chap. Nice att komma upp nära Chap. Okej. Ja, hej. Chap men 11. Hänger den så får vi ta vilken. Ja. Kanske spela 11-0 då så vi har både och. Låter bra.
Quiet weight hit here from Rasmus Rana.
I think they want to roll their...
roll away probably,
yeah, right? I think they want to roll their shooter away. So if that's the case, they'll probably throw a good board here.
11-0.
Med för vilken? Nej. Rent.
Oh,
Japp.
nice control weight here. I
Gå lång i rullen, gå ut.
got 11 seconds
Kom igen,
flat.
fortsätt.
Just make that double.
Bra, fint så.
Nice shot.
Very nice
11-2,
shot.
nice.
It's a third.
Want to hit and play that double right now.
Like throwing peel.
Not surprised by this call.
Nice roll here.
Again,
Nice
I
on
think
the replay.
I'm in the belief that Dunstone's going to try to blank this end.
Okay.
He makes this double, he's on his way for that.
Clean up. Yeah.
That center line's grabbing on those high hits today, Ryan.
Gotta go.
Over the top, slightly.
I don't know if maybe he got that going a little. That seemed to curl early or...
See you grab that center line, just
Ja, okej.
Just great hit, just rolling over the top of the yellow rock there.
Really hard to tell.
Den vilken till halvjärn, det är perfekt.
Really hard to tell from where we are because we're not directly behind them.
Hålla upp den
It's
lite
good
om
that
du
he
vill. Höga 9 är bra.
saved the middle there, saved shot stone.
Yeah.
So Edin with much the same shot, Ryan. Let's see, same shot or roll, clip and roll under?
I think you got to get most of nose here.
Oscar Ericsson's first rock in the fifth.
Wow, rent. Wow, kalla. Ligger på chapp. Kalla. Kalla.
Control weight hit here.
Ja, det är bra. 10-0.
Probably same double here.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, he's going to try to group the stones together here.
How do you like this?
Hasse stod ju tid, det var 11-2, men den kommer ju liksom hoggo in när den tappar fart också.
You like this at all?
Men den kan vara lite rakare. Ja, alltså EJ's clearing curlar mer än den här gjorde.
He runs, then we make that double.
Ja, den måste vara, den ser ut att få mycket mindre finish alltså.
You like that one there?
Jag tror den är raka. Nej, ska de spela på det? Det borde curla på det här stället.
Like half?
No, it's a little thinner than that.
Okay.
So, thin half.
Yep. Hard!
Curling too.
Gotta go.
Got a little more. Staying in the rings.
Very good.
Got a bite. That rolls.
Nice double takeout by Colton Lott this morning.
Okay.
That rolls out. Dean probably draws open side. And
really important to have the shooter stay in the rings in some fashion. Hanging on and the outer 12 foot still. Really good shot.
Man kanske bajtar med chapp.
Actually,
6.5 second hit, Ryan.
Och det här Hasse
Threw
satte
that
en,
hard.
eller? Ja, och
Really
den curlade mycket, men inte något så här, det var inte så att den bara dök. Det var ganska mycket grundskörd.
I've seen Colton throw way harder than that.
He can throw hard. He's a tremendous hitter. Great curling here this morning. Astec Safety Challenge.
Rent.
Yeah, that would be like what you call his control peel.
There's another gear.
Yes.
Hårt! Hårt! Kom igen.
Oh, watching the roll.
Ja då.
Pretty good shot.
Lite, men det kommer ju mycket också.
Let's watch the
What are you
replay
seeing
here,
here for
Ryan.
weight?
Alltså det måste vara
10-5?
No panic on the Dunstone part to make the double right away.
Trycka nu, den ser ut ungefär.
Nice shot by Oscar.
The problem with making the double right away is then eventually, you know, it might lead to Edin making a nice hit and roll and then behind the center guard. You don't want to do that right away.
Easy.
Yeah, good point, Ryan.
Clean.
Just need to get this, keep them close.
Clean. Whoa! Whoa! Clean. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard! Fuck.
Not terrible.
Nice control weight hit.
Lite mer fart. Försöka få. Jag kan spela en 7 faktiskt. Okay. Då har man alternativ att rulla långt också.
Yeah, it's all just soft in the middle.
So
There's a little bit of room to make that hit and roll and lie two here.
Probably just slide over a little bit here, Ryan. Probably to this. Probably to that location.
That's probably all he can do, really, without killing his yellow.
Jamming.
Well, like he can clip the yellow. I think ideally he would like to nudge this yellow just over the side here, but
a little paper.
But can't be too cute either.
Yeah, you don't want this to overcurl.
Blir det den vicken är det ganska nice också. Ja, jag tror jag spelar på den, för drar den mycket curl så kommer det komma rejält där. Gillar du att spela normal då eller? Nej, jag gillar 7, ja. Okej, gör det.
Are they rolling far side?
I think the last little comment was, my understanding would be, what weight would you like to throw?
Because that looks like a lot of ice for this type of weight.
It does.
He's rolling out.
Interesting.
I think they wanted to roll way out to the wing, but obviously that
just a little overroll.
Didn't curl up enough.
Let's watch this again on the replay.
He wanted to hit that and try to roll as flat as he could.
This is going to finish a lot less than yours did. I agree. Yeah.
With that type of weight, trying to get the inside brusher to make a curl pretty tough. You're not going to make a curl with that type of weight.
Exactly, Ryan.
Well,
your blank end is coming into effect now, Ryan. Dice. Mr. Dice.
Not out of the woods yet, because Niklas still has one more shot after this.
So Dunstone's first rock. Is he gonna?
Matt needs to make a critical hit and stick here.
Blanking 5, hammer in 6. I can see the team leaning that way.
Clean.
Game management at this level.
Yep.
Sure is, Ryan.
Yep.
Probably looking for just a straight nose stick.
Hard.
Oh.
Okay. Blankus.
You would have liked to have rolled
probably that much the other way, right?
Exactly.
So the hair over curl.
Makes the hit and roll a little easier for Edin.
Great replay here by Baz Entertainment. Just a little bit of an overcurl. Slides it right to the button.
Om ni gillar att spela samma som mig eller Hasse. Känns som jag gillar det. Jag tror fortfarande den kommer komma.
Well, Edin, no doubt, trying to hit and roll right behind the red now.
Interesting comment though, by Colton there. He said it was a very good throw. Just, they were just surprised how much that curled there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Normal. Var den typ normal när jag spelade skjutningen här första eller?
Another key shot here by Niklas Edin. Last rock in 5.
Yep.
Nice control weight here, Ryan.
Yep. Yes!
Yeah, you got to utilize the sweepers here.
Whoa! Ren! Vicken! Yes!
Not quite.
A little bit of it. Would have liked to just see just a little bit more, just to make the Dunstone blank tougher. Let's watch the replay here.
Just a little fooled on the line there.
I got 9.6 on that hit, Ryan, so great control weight, but maybe a little on the heavier side. Maybe a touch.
Yeah. Some teams would probably play that with lighter weight. Edin, though, they always seem to like to throw the 9, 5, 10 second weight on their hit and rolls. That's their comfort weight.
Absolutely.
Other teams play that shot probably 11, 11.5 even.
Matt Dunstone going for the blank end here. His last stone and 5.
Easy.
Looks good.
Clean.
Nice shot by Matt Dunstone.
And we got our blank end here.
Then blank, you were right, Ryan. Good call.
ligger rätt i omgångarna för Hammar.
We'll be right back.
Ja, bra spel. Lärde man sig något den här omgången också?
Yeah, now we're getting a corner. Yeah. Throwing an out-turn corner. So that way you can make that out-turn freeze on your second one. I think. Leave that draw open.
The official soundtrack to Canada's only border city, 1061, The GOAT. Stay connected with mylloydminsternow.com. The GOAT. Everything that rocks. 1061, The GOAT.
Tight. Yeah, you got room to work with.
And we are back in the semi-final.
Cold now.
Team Dunstone got a blank the last end here. We are now in end 6. Dunstone down 5-4 to Edin, but has the hammer.
Wasting no time, Ryan, setting up the, you'll hear him say, setting up the goal posts, which refers to our corner guards from Dunstone team. And Dean is going to want to come right into the top 4 foot right away here.
For those that are just joining us, I'm Ryan Dice, and I got Scott Manners here with me.
We were the 2 local teams that were in the Astec Safety Spiel this year. It's nice to get asked to play in your hometown Spiel.
15-4. Play on this tremendous ice.
What a great experience this full week, eh, Ryan?
Yeah.
Be a player and in the broadcast booth.
Yeah, big kudos to Darren Molding, Ryan McClaskey, Graydon Lomas.
Ice has been fantastic. Good job this week, guys.
Yeah. You probably all know Darren, but Brian and Graydon, they have been on our ice crew for more than 20 years here in Lloydminster.
Long time ice makers.
Good. Top 8. Okay, you can go. Top 8. Line's great. Just top 8. Little bit of room. Pushing 4 foot. Room. It's always cold. Never off on this line. Right in your goal.
This one's coming in really nice. Bite the 8 foot is at least.
Very nice, Pete.
Nice shot.
And that's lost.
Over buried by this great camera angle we have here. Dean going right back to the 4 foot.
I think there's no choice there because there's a come around tap back is not really there.
Throw him, Matt. Jeez. Listen, man. Listen, Matt. Good throws.
There's a key shot here, Ryan. They want to get this rock right into the 4 foot. We'll get that control.
Se lite helt. Börjar bli bättre. Gärna curla och stanna.
Yeah, this looks at least T-line.
14-3-4.
14-2. Det är bra. Fint.
That is excellently placed.
Nice to see the players out there having a chuckle.
Like
watching
roll
that
up
rock
the
slide
tight
to
to the top 12 one?
That's beautiful though when you could go around a top 12 rock like that, no problem.
I think so.
Makes for great curling, Ryan.
12-5.
It's awesome to see.
Makes every shot having to be that much more precise.
Hit this and roll to the wing.
Yeah. Well, you hit, what, 2/3 of this, Stone Scott?
Yeah, trying to really want to hang around the 12 foot. Probably punch it through the delicate shot here, Ryan. You know, you don't want to jam it on your own.
Good weight.
Really be careful here.
Curl. Whoa. Straight.
It's coming off.
All the way to it. Really got to go on the roll.
Push it behind hers.
Really got to go on that one, Matt.
Och så trycker han den i en bra position kanske.
Just a second shot.
Jag kommer ner och kolla på den om du vill.
Red's fourth there, but
look at the replay here, Ryan. Hitting half.
Ja, jag gillar att gå för den.
Still accomplishing the roll.
The weight just kind of
Boy, the weight. I like to hear the comment. Boy, the weight came right off that shot.
I think ideally they would like to hit that a hair thinner because I think they've lined up the crosshouse double here, Scott.
Good point, Ryan.
I was almost thinking you needed like a board weight to get it
Got it.
over there.
Aj, 35.
Does he play it or does he just play the big hit and roll? I think that's what...
You'll get Rana to play the double.
Den... Cornern och sånt curlar ju en del här. Jag tror inte det kommer dra jättemycket. Gör en del gånger på vicken istället, men... Jag tror lugn och fin curl, tror jag.
No, I think
it's double.
I think he's calling double.
Double?
Yeah. Not overly big weight here, though.
Yep! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Rullar över, tror jag.
A little thick.
Oh, rolled over the top a little bit. Dunstone still second shot.
We just freeze that.
Jag trodde det också faktiskt, men det blev nästan att den så här curlade in i den nu liksom.
Let's watch this.
Ja. 8 take också, får lite
A little bit of an overcurl, Ryan.
1, 2, 3.
Watch it come in. Just slightly overcurling.
That was the risk of playing that.
More weight.
Just a touch more.
Clean.
EJ with the same type of shot that he just had on his first.
Yep, same weight.
Coming down.
Gotta go.
Really coming down.
Gotta go.
Hard peak.
They keep talking about that weight coming down.
Curl. Right to it, Cole. That's fine.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nice touch.
Kappa efter med hagg. Ja, det är ganska lätt att göra den
Yeah, just sometimes when you get later in the game, especially down the middle, sometimes that will happen.
That's what I was saying.
Weight comes down and you might get a little extra curl from time to time.
Och bara krympa boet lite. Ja, det är klart den här går ju missa både inåt och utåt.
Yeah. But they would never have enough weight to make the roll.
Spela en 11 här.
Spelar
man någonsin den för att öppna upp den här? Kan man också göra.
Interesting call here, Ryan. Hit this yellow back.
Det är inte riktigt om den sitter här.
A little extra weight's gonna come up too.
Om vi gör den här, vad gör han då? Ja, den är ju grym, det är bara att den är svår. Ja, det håller jag med om. Man har inte syn mycket plats efter.
Something like that. Draw
Kan den är hake och den där är mitt 8, så det är inte svin mycket kalla. Vi spelade ju för den tidigare och då kallar ni ju...
They're pretty concerned about that red. That's not shot rock, but second rock.
Yeah.
Just because where it's located, it's in a bit of a hidden spot.
There was some discussion to try and...
Men
that definitely can get made. Like you can get to the nose or a hair under on that with this ice, and especially when you're playing the wide intern. The wider you go, you get a little more curl. That's what our ice has been like this week.
Jag kan gilla den här också.
There it is. Niklas Edin with the...
11-5 kanske. Ja, jag kan spela 6an. Tanke bara, det enda är väl även om vi sätter den och de fryser där så kommer vi aldrig få någonting från den här sen. Kör där då. Jag tror den faktiskt. Ja. Ska jag köra 6an nu eller?
Let's see what gets decided.
Ja. Får du chappen och de inte vickar tillräckligt så har vi TT'n där. Så har du hack då. Deras gick rakt länge och sen ganska bra finish.
I think they'll get enough finish to get underneath that center guard. So
har du hacksar. Ja.
Probably a hack waiter here, right, Ryan?
I would say at most.
We'll get the watch on it here.
Ligger bra.
Probably close to 13 seconds, I guess.
Behöver kalla.
This looks a little warm though.
Måste gå curl. Kalla Hasse på den. 40. Kom igen, helt ut. Hela vägen ut, hela
I
vägen
really
ut.
want that red right over. No hammer this end.
Ja då. Det är bra, det blir ganska svårt för mig att undvika.
Nose is good for now.
Jag vika in i egen i alla fall och ligga skottet.
9-5.
Det här blir fan nästan bättre. Nu, för hade vi satt den och de rullar ut, då är de i bak.
No, if we nose, there's no double.
Nu om han bara sätter
Do that safely.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you still kill it, right? You don't
I'll
want
try
to
and pull it for that.
Don't want to get caught.
Chappa igen då.
Don't want to get caught in early
9-5.
curl.
Eller vi ska bakom
Chip the
centern
center.
och det är
The
våra
center.
center. Gör han det då kan vi Skulle kunna flyga. dra också bara. Låta oss ligga skott öppen där. Men då stickar vi skjutningen. Ja.
Colton Lott is going to want to. We heard Matt say if you know, just sit right here, there's no double. It's a nose weight hit.
Clean, clean. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Curl. Clean, clean, clean. Clean, straight. Easy. Oh, straight. Yep.
Antingen
A
shot
little twist to the outside. Yeah, nice shot. Colton Lott.
Yeah, that's a little bonus just to get a little bump to the outside.
A little extra break.
Make it that much more difficult to make the roll behind the center now.
Allt vi vickar i.
Might have
Precis,
to run
Chap.
the next one in, eh?
Är det 10-0? Vad sa du? Är det 10-0?
Roll right to
Ja,
top
hela
button.
det. Om vi chappar och de chappar, vad har vi då? En halvträff in i deras eller tjockare? Ja, tjockare, men den är i alla fall 2/3 som tjockast liksom.
Sweep.
10-0.
Sweep each.
So still a quiet weight hit, even this far out.
Japp. Järnet! Järnet! Japp! Hårt! Wow. Hårt! Vilken? Kom inte vicka.
10-5.
Okej. Bra. Bra så. Lite för.
Let's roll this under.
Yeah.
Really tight.
Oh, now they're talking. They want to roll
I
it
think let's
under.
be
Ryan.
aggressive with it. Something like this isn't bad either.
Yeah.
If you don't do it, they will.
Yeah, they want to hit and roll
10-5.
under.
That's
Just
the
yell
I
at
think that's the thought process
Yeah.
behind that.
Bet.
Beat them to it.
10-5.
Very good.
They figure this is the moment where you want to
Roll
get
right
in.
underneath.
Whereas the shot before, they didn't feel like that was the time. Again, that was an example of chess.
Easy. Whoa. Curl. Close. Clean. Close. Straight. Whoa. Straight. Yep. Hard. Hard roll. You gotta go. Go.
Good attempt. They really tried to make that roll. Played that aggressively.
Går den att nudda?
Unfortunately, that might have led
Did it-
to a double takeout.
Left the overroll.
Floppen.
Is that double there?
Drar han så kan vi sätta in den kanske i någon klyka.
Oh, he can
Lite extra rotation,
see
behöver
the
inte vara
ball.
stenhård. Men bara få lite extra rotation. Men däremot kanske han bara
Such
fryser
a,
ändå.
it's so unnatural.
Hur mycket plats har du tycker du?
I think naturally it looks better if you play with the intern. I think
Det är
you
där frågan om
catch
den
it a
kommer
little
curla
easier.
liksom här.
So you're looking at the amount of space, the amount of air they have between the corner guard, the red corner guard, and
Kan också
the shot
sätta
rock
in gul
red
där ute.
to make the double.
Här är rätt tunn för att sticka.
Det jag menar
Det är typ
man
en
spelar
fjärdedel
mera
för
spin,
sticken.
typ. Man behöver inte fart utan
Ja.
bara att det ska gå ganska flatt.
Jag tror jag gillar den. Ja.
I don't know if that doubles
Den
there,
med typ
Scott. I
en
don't think there's enough room on the high side.
11.
Yeah, you could see
Gillar du det?
Oscar Eriksson checking
tror den
his
kommer röra
stuff to
sig.
teammates just to see how much
jag
space
tror-
is available.
Jag tror den kommer gå ganska ärligt. Jag tror inte det där stället där det börjar gå svinrakt. Jag tror den kommer få jämn och fin curl där. Spelar du 1 eller 8?
Hit and roll, Ryan, I think might be the final consensus here.
8.
See what their final decision is.
Tänker du sarg eller 11?
Board
11.
weight.
Roll to the corner? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
Tror du eller? Lugn och fin curl.
That's
Gillar du
good
så?
news for Dunstone.
Ja, ja.
Get the play of the corner. They'll be okay with that.
Ja, skulle den inte curla då har vi bakom centern också. Det är inte lika bra men...
This is a big shot here for Niklas Edin. Really a key shot at the end.
Yep.
He needs to roll, but he can't roll too far.
That's right, Scott.
Ligger bra.
Rolling too far.
Ligger bra. Rent. Japp! Japp! Japp!
Really nice board weight.
Hård! Håll den!
Really nice board weight here.
Sitt!
Nice shot.
Got shot.
Nice shot by Niklas Edin.
It's not really a rock that will steal, but it might be a rock that might lead to a force.
Like, touch the button, eh?
Touch button.
Great replay action here.
That's really the purpose behind that.
That's a good shot. Those are hard shots to make. So precise.
14-5.
Yeah, if that runs on him and Dead noses it, Dunstone has to hit the roll to the open side line too and
keep the deuce alive.
Keep the two alive, but now the only way to keep the two alive here is to place a really good rock here.
Matt wasting no time at all. Broom knew exactly what he wanted to do. Sink this rock in. Probably top button, Ryan, right behind the yellow center guard.
I agree.
Your line's good. Easy. You're a little room.
It's real good. Unfortunately, Edin
Max line. Needs to curl quite a bit.
Run back, but
really needs to curl.
changes up the shots at least.
Just get it moving. Get it moving. Get it moving. Both keep going.
Starting to go.
Keep going. You got to keep going. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Hard.
Go. 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 Go.
Pretty good.
Top button, like you said.
Great draw weight there by Matt Dunstone.
Pretty good. Best spot. I took a while to
Now,
get there.
you play the come around tap back, or do you play the run back spot?
Den ligger tredje, så man skulle kunna sticka den och ändå få den för 2.
Niklas Edin.
Or do you freeze? And
Det andra är Jason.
That's a pretty good call, Ryan. I like the freeze.
Frys-tap går ju också, men...
Let's see.
Jag har ju sett några stycken, men å andra sidan ta tunt och bara skava den ditåt. Det är väl... borde inte bli något för 3. Den kan man missa... Man kan ju råka klippa den, men det är ju en
like you
bit ifrån.
freeze that on the nose, Scott. What does Dunstone have to score to?
He's got to throw another
Rulla
draw
gard där.
and touch part of the button for his
Den
deuce
går ju
makes it
rakt
a lot
ganska
tougher.
länge, sen kommer finish, men jag
But he
behöver
won't
ändå
have that
få
intern
typ
side
40%
because that corner guard I think is in play.
Jag är på skjutningen också.
It would get in the way for
Gillar
sure.
att spela
Ryan.
den med en mjukare fart.
Let's see what they decide. A lot of
Det är just
discussion
att
here.
om jag stickar den så blir det ändå en TT för
Still
2.
talking run back here, Ryan.
Jag tror jag gillar hacken faktiskt. Det är väl att vi kan sticka den bakom garden, eller som Hasse säger, träffar man och rullar av där så har han inget slag för 2. Sen så det troliga är att man stickar den och den ligger någonstans öppen och får
Curls
alltid
so
en
much
TT
there
där.
that shot's there.
Okej, vad ser vi för hacken då?
See what the final decision is.
Så den där...
They know they can run the yellow
Ser den här
back.
möjlig ut för han? Nej. Han behöver tappa en sten. Möjlig men svår. Väldigt svår.
Trying to figure out how careful they need to be here.
Okay, careful on the board weight tap out.
Ja.
Yeah, just want to make sure that
Jag tror
no
kan
jams.
4.
Okay,
Because
big shot here.
Probably be a nose hit, actually.
Niklas Edin's last rock in the 6th end. Quiet tap back here on the Dunstone red. This is a really key shot.
Delicate.
It's touchy.
Japp! Hårt på garden! Hårt! Dennis! Hårt! Micken, kom igen, längre ner!
Nice shot, Niklas Edin.
I think we've thrown this and this hit enough. I think.
This is exactly where I threw my roll.
9-5.
Nice.
Okay, so Matt Dunstone forced to a single here. Nice touch there.
that was not an easy shot.
He made it look easy, Ryan. Great sweeping there. Just getting by the center guard.
Mindre än en centi i alla fall. Några millimeter. Och sen jag såg ju kanske en...
I believe Rana swept that one, and that was made a critical rush there.
Köra 8 centimeter då på.
But not all is lost here. You get your single here. Only 2 ends to go. Tied up.
We're getting
Anybody's
down.
game.
Getting down to later ends.
Clean. Clean. Whoa, easy. Whoa, whoa. Clean. Clean. Yep.
Nice control weight here, Dunstone. 1 red for Dunstone in the 6th. Tie game. Nice touch there by Matt. Good shot. Forced to the single.
Yeah, big score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back.
You got 2 up. I got 2 this.
Bra boys.
Yeah, I'll get 2 up.
Should I be selling right now? I gotta get a bigger place. What's my house worth? What do you think?
What's my house really worth?
Do we need to renovate?
Okay, that's pretty. How do I buy a house?
What if I don't have time to see it in person?
What is going on with this housing market?
Don't worry. I can take the guesswork out of it.
And we're back at the 2025 Astec Safety Challenge. Dunstone versus Edin, our semifinal action this morning. Scott Manners joined here with Ryan Dice. The start of another exciting end. It's been really good this morning, Ryan. A lot
Sure
of
has.
big shots being made.
A big steal of 3 here by Team McEwen here on the other side, on the sheet beside us in the semifinal.
Good.
It is now 6-2
cool.
for McEwen. There's only 2 ends to go.
Wow.
15-1, 15-2 hade jag. Var lite tid i 15.
Very nice, Pete.
This has been a back and forth battle here on our sheet.
It's been an entertaining semi so far, Ryan. A lot of great shots being made over here. A lot of back and forth.
Couldn't have asked for a better game, Scott.
This has been really good.
8-4.
A lot of quiet way hits, a lot of great run backs so far. A lot of great action here.
Just a mixture of everything.
Mycket nu, lite tight. Lite tight, kommer komma ut lite men... Ja, halva 4 helst. Nej, det är okej, det är okej. Ja.
So does Edin put up a second center guard here, or does he go play the freeze?
Det är svårt att komma exakt
let's
freeze.
see
Det
what
är med innan i så fall
I
samma
think
som...
Dunstone team's going to throw another
Eller så drar vi kanten, bara ha en sten som vi ställer till det.
Guard the guard that they already have.
Vi har inte testat att spela den enklare om man säger så, Kunde. Vi brukar ju alltid dra det här, men det brukar ju bli lägen.
Curl if you can.
Även om man lägger dem bra när de väl tappar så.
Just go, keep going, keep going. Hard, hard, hard. Yeah, great squeeze.
Just trying to touch center. There we go. Nice shoot.
Vad gillar ni nu?
Those high guards are tough, Ryan. Sometimes when you're just trying to get it just so in that one zone, that high zone.
Hålla det öppet, de kommer ju runda bra, men...
Often a person thinks, well, I don't want to be lie of the hog line, but at the same time, it's just as bad to be 4 feet heavy and be right beside your tight center.
It's just as delicate a shot as any in my books.
Rör ned bakom till. dra här och mini-tappa lite också, men kör ut på kanten.
So this is the type of end that Dean's probably trying to look at a blank. And the type of end where Dunstone's going to do everything he can to get a force here.
Nästan full 8 slagstenar. Kan du tappa en halv sten så blir det
What often results in is actually a lot of rocks in play.
This is going to be a wild end.
Gillar du för is? Låga 14.
Going to see some.
This is often the type of end where sometimes you see a big end for the team with hammer. If the force isn't there.
Let's see. It's all about the setup right now. These shots are so critical.
Ja, det ser hård ut.
The hell is Sam's going to go?
Bakfyra kan vi ta touch och vidare. Ja, är med då.
Little extra draw weight here.
Yes! Hårt!
Chopping off the phone.
Not the shot that they would like there, but might have spread that out well enough that no major damage.
That for now? You like that? This is easier. 10-5.
Matt, you know, as we discussed earlier on before the game got started, Ryan, you know, Matt Dunstone coming in here undefeated, qualifying A, coming to the Astec Safety Challenge, winning his first 3 games, qualifying A. So this would be his.
This is his 5th game.
5th game of the day.
Of the event, you mean? Yeah.
Of the event, pardon me.
Curl.
But
different road for Niklas Edin in this foursome.
Much different road. Dean's going in, playing. This is their 9th game of the event, so call that a disadvantage or call it an advantage.
More time on the ice, more time to figure it out. But
physical fitness of these guys, I think they're okay.
It's sensational to see that.
Yep. 90.
They got to see more rocks come down the sheet. That sometimes can be an advantage.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to see me after 9 games. I'd be straight to the hospital maybe at this point in my career.
Med 5 gick ju väldigt rakt också.
So Dean clearly not interested in lying 2 here.
Going to take a run at both center guards.
Yep.
He's displaying his cards on the shot.
Got them both. What do you get the one in the house? Oh, nice. Probably a little break there.
Around everything?
Maybe, but
yeah. Back
still
4.
got 2 center guards to deal with.
Got rid of 2 reds. Watch this on the replay here, Ryan.
Yeah.
Huh. That's a good shot too.
There.
Back 4. Okay, like you to wait for line. It's got a curl. Back 4. Has to curl. Back 8. Has to curl.
Back. Yeah. Just keep going. Just go. Just go.
Coming down.
Just go. Just go. Keep
Coming
going.
around
Keep
everything
going.
now.
Just enough so
Ryan.
yep.
Yeah, just get her buried and get her deep.
Break in.
Shot.
Try to get that play to the middle.
Yeah.
Borane skottet.
That's fine as long as you
Dean
can freeze that.
acknowledging he shot rock.
They play the double peel again, Scott.
Risky, men.
There's going to be some discussion here, Ryan.
Men det är också...
'Cause they
Ja,
could-
den kan vi köra. De kommer kanske
Supposed to
limma
be
egen,
hitless.
men... Ja, kommer man
Absolutely
in...
perfect. You
Får man
can
inte träffa
eliminate every
det
single rock from
Maybe he plays the high one?
but there's only one spot they hit there.
I think so.
Den andra är väl att gå på något sånt där. Vi klipper den.
See what they decide. This is decision time for Dean. Hammer in 7.
Ja, man kan även spela något sånt här.
One big shot here, it could lead to a blank end,
Kommer de
Ryan, which
lite
is,
högre kanske
he
vi
would love
får
that.
chans att slå bort båda garderna. Kanske bara klippa den då. Ja. Bara klippa den! Gillar bara klippa den!
Or do you just play the single?
Lägger de den lite för högt då kommer man ju åt den här.
Is that a bad call?
I think it's a really good call. I know they're,
Nolla framförallt.
they might just
straight peel it, eh?
Let's see. See what was decided here.
Yeah, they're just
They're
straight.
just going to straight peel the red.
Yeah.
That shows their hand that they're just going all out for the blank this end.
Same spot.
Men den curlade också. Den här trycker...
Cat and mouse in the 7th end here. Let's see how this goes.
Det känns jävligt nyckfullt det där spåret. Det curlar jävligt mycket ibland, men sen ser man någon som går rakt också.
See if they can tuck this around the yellow maybe a little bit.
Line's good. Little room.
Try and hide
Line's
a little
good,
more.
Line's good.
Depth is important too here. You
Curl when you can.
want a lot of separation between the high center and this tight center here.
Just go. Just go. You got to split center. Hard.
Make that double as hard as you can.
Niklas sista.
Might have won that rock a tiny bit more over, but...
Good shot there by Edin, wasting no time calling the peel.
Det är bara en flisa om något.
Oh, there, we haven't seen that. Game on now.
Scott, when's the last time you've seen him miss a...
I don't know. It's
Want to freeze our own?
on the replay.
Well, I'm sure he doesn't appreciate a multiple replay on that one.
Just keep this angle, right?
I'm sure that's correct. Nice replay there.
Den ser ut att curla 2 centimeter på hela vägen.
Colton a chance to come right around everything and even freeze his own to get shot rock here.
Close line.
Game on now, Ryan.
7/10 hårdare curlar fan så här ändå liksom.
Room.
This shot is critical.
This is hanging
just
out.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Man får lära sig deras som det kan.
Shot rock.
Okay, cool.
Maybe just a hair hot, but...
What shot?
Antingen den.
Just had to keep going
Let's see.
Eller komma ner och... Ja. Kommer vi upp nära chappen är väl att de har frysningen där, men det blir ju mot att tappa 3.
I think at this point, Dean's probably thinking,
få isär det lite. Det vill att skjuta
don't want to
ner
give
i
up a steal
halvsätta
two
nu.
here, obviously.
Trippen och en gul ligger bak lock. Men
Right. You think Dean would be comfortable giving up a steal of 1?
frågan om de
I
slår
don't think
då.
he'd mind, Ryan.
With a potential trade-off for maybe a deuce or a 3.
For in the 8th end coming home, so a little bit of end of management, scoreboard management.
Vi kan ju ta 3 här
Because
fortfarande
if he places it back 4 like that, obviously
känns som
Dunstone's
nyckeln är
going
att
to
få
come down
undan
and
ryggen
freeze on
lite
top
grann.
of him
Även om vi skulle rulla
calling
lite
for the
utåt
bump
som den har
right
kommit
now.
bort så
Bump
det är inte
the
riskfritt för
back
dem att dra.
red that was put there by Colton Lott. We're going to see.
That's a good call.
Oscar Ericsson's last rock here in the 7th
Den
end.
här stenen borde väl få med en normal finish va?
Ja, jag tror det.
He's going to want to move it for sure, eh, Ryan? Just try and create.
I think he just wants to release that, that back 8 rock a little. Move it a little farther. But the key thing, of course, is the line. You want to get to the nose on this, I think.
Let's see what we get here for probably just a back line weight, maybe even back 8.
Yeah, I think back 8 is just heavy draw.
Okay. Det är bra. Ja. Bara fart. Kör båda två för fart. Gärna curla,
Line looks pretty good.
Curla.
Looks really good.
Båda. Rakt.
Looks a hair light of pain.
I didn't get a bump weight time. I got 14:35 on that, so.
His weight was just good enough to tap that red a little.
Throwing like a draw weight at it?
Just miscalled the sweep a little there.
This is turning out to be quite an end.
Right, so it's 12.5 the weight to do that?
You can see it coming in here.
Yeah. Just fooled him a little there.
Both sweepers trying to hold it straight. Just rubbing their own yellow rock.
I'm just trying to think of what he's trying to run.
And it did end up frozen to the, somewhat froze to the red.
Just wonder what weights.
Well,
I kind of think that 12.5 that each threw is the easiest.
Let's tune right in here and see what we can hear Matt Dunstone.
We got to hit this fairly thin to not touch the red.
Even if it does, like,
Yeah,
we get over here,
yeah.
this is going to get
Yeah.
back here. This might just move a little bit.
Trying to hit 2/3.
Yeah.
12-5 there.
Big shot here, Ryan.
12-5, I think is what they're calling for, Scott.
See what we get.
See how good they are on this.
I got to tell you, his hack weight has been
You like this over just like freeze
spot
tap?
on all morning. Into the
I'm going to throw
afternoon.
like
När man spelar
12-5, which is going to be
då är
close
det ju,
to.
även om det ligger
12-5, we probably don't
sådär. Jag vet inte om de gjorde vi dubbeln nu.
Nej, de tog bakstenen där.
If I had to guess, he probably won't throw anything more than 12-5. It'll be probably in that 12-5, 12-7 zone.
What do you think, Ryan? Just try and over curl this, try and hit about 2/3 and roll to this. Go right to the pin and keep it covered.
Exactly, Scott.
Bra ut, men det förutsätter att vi gör det.
You might see EJ come into play on this shot and make it curl in. He might be the one that has to make this.
Nej, de flesta får inte träff och de vill ha satt dubbeln där på fel sida så att man liksom rakt dubblar eller
Easy. Easy, clean.
Missed that one.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Get here.
Curl. Curl. Hard curl. Really got to curl. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Hard. Yep.
Terrific shot.
I called that, Scott.
Terrific shot by Matt Dunstone. That's a great touch shot there.
Träffa halv här.
Type of shot that you need to get the guy to curl it in there.
Betcha.
Because you don't want to get too tight to the...
Great little flip. There was a lot of concern with that rock coming in initially, Ryan.
It was.
Get it to curl. And then it took off.
Yeah, unfortunately we didn't get the time on that. We messed up on that.
That was me, Ryan.
But I would say it was definitely in that 12-5 zone. Like
Great shot.
I didn't think he overthrew it. It just ran a little longer than they thought.
So Dean probably running the red guard back to his own yellow at this point. Shake it up.
Very hard to do that in this spot.
Boy, Dean's made a lot of these this morning.
Ja, 21, så den kommer få lite kall tror jag.
Corner guard in, the corner guard in, the run backs.
Yeah, at this point, Scott, Dean just doesn't want to give up 2 here.
Dean's first shot here in 7.
He makes the splash. He accomplishes his goal.
This is a big shot.
This is curling.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're sitting, Dunstone's sitting 2.
Just a tight one, really tight guard.
Yeah, I think looks like 2 red there, eh?
It is. Yeah. It is. Just a little over curl again on that center line peel, right?
No, I know. Like
We've seen a few go through that today.
Once, no, right?
Which one?
He'll play it across.
If he doesn't stick it, it's a 2 steal.
A little surprised by that.
Yeah.
Usually he's
tight guard on this red, right?
really close on those.
Right here?
Yeah,
that
bite the line.
overcurled probably a good half rock.
We're so used to seeing him being so on
this,
point.
Like, tap.
I agree.
I'd sooner have him play this run again versus this intern tap.
There you have it.
Right there.
You'd rather see him play the run than play the intern tap. Well, that's going to dictate where Matt Dunstone wants this guard.
Just like a foot out of the rings. Yeah, bite the line. Foot out of the rings. Yeah, this is 14-5 to keep.
This is placed well. Dean's going to just have to draw to Eli's second shot here. I don't know if there's going to be a way to score. Not a safe way to score anyways.
This has been an entertaining end. This has been good. It's been the location of this guard so key right now, Ryan.
Hey, line's good.
Line's great.
Tight guard probably on the
Tiny bit of room
high
here.
side.
Little room. Room, guys. Easy. We got 0 line.
Teoretiskt kanske få ett, men
They aren't really happy about the line.
Everyone, you got to keep going. Got to keep going.
They're still getting that late break. Look at this.
EJ making this.
Great sweeping. Called and made.
Very nice.
Han låg 14-5 borde vara dit i alla fall med Zoo.
It's a nice shot by Matt Dunstone. Protecting his
position A.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, there's no real shot to score here.
Look at this late break here on the replay, Ryan.
That just snaps.
Right over. Great sweeping by the guys.
And that's even, like, Dunstone throws a lot of rotation. He probably throws about 5 or 6 handles, and that still curls over like that.
We're ahead of them.
Now imagine if you threw only 2 handles on that.
We gotta save our fast thinking for the World Championship. So.
Väldigt tajt i linje och vi måste gå.
Really good throw.
Det är omöjligt att det finns teoretiskt, vet jag. Bara nämner det. Så får en väldigt hård båge in, då kan vi ju gå lite grann. Men jag har ju inte råd att studsa för tunt naturligtvis.
Big shot here by Niklas Edin.
Fin linje.
This is not light.
Ser het ut tycker jag. Går rakt klippa.
He had to go wider
Fortfarande
here,
plats.
Ryan. He had to go
Med för
wider
tap.
to get into the...
Hur är farten?
Line looks good.
Wade is awesome on the watch. He's just trying to
Kalla nu.
absolutely free shot.
Hårt. Chans, annars är det bara att dra där. Ja.
Goal accomplished, got second.
What a great shot by Niklas Edin to hold the Dunstone team to a single here in 7.
Yeah, very nice. I think we're going
It is now 6-5 for Team Dunstone going into the last end with Edin having hammer.
And we'll be right back.
L and ACPA, going beyond accounting and tax. The assurance that experienced professionals that care are committed to providing you financial confidence and helping you reach your goals. We listen, we analyze, we advise, we deliver.
Crafted in Canada, Hardline's Ice Pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline, join the revolution.
Yeah.
We are back. It is now the final end of the semi-final between Dunstone and Edin, with Dunstone up 6-5.
And
but Edin with the hammer.
And Edin doing everything he could in the 7th end just to hold Dunstone to a single. They're in real trouble last end, right?
That was a very good shot by Edin just to give up.
It was excellent. A really nice draw for his last.
Well, we're going to be seeing a very exciting last end here, Scott.
Much the same.
Usually one up without situation. Both teams are going to go hard.
Tons of rocks in play this end, Ryan. This is going to be great. It's going to be an exceptional end.
I expect 2 center guards here for Dunstone. And then see what Edin does after this. I suspect he'll probably win the rings.
Good line.
Last one pick.
Line's great, guys.
Good pick, though.
Dunstone's going to go for the steal.
Line's great.
Dean's going to go for 2.
Just over.
Usually a recipe for a lot of rocks.
Really important shot here.
Yeah. Yep, keep going.
Ryan Harnden getting this rock into that one spot.
Great sweep. Shot.
Terrific shot.
Just nailing those one spots.
He is really making that look easy today, Ryan. That is a hard shot. He has done that. We've seen him do it a few times today.
Ganska nära Bo efter en tid går det runda utifrån.
It's been a really well played game. Right?
Just nu så den där center blockar ju alla dragningar runt, eller hur?
Pouring it on in the semi-final action here.
Antingen väldigt långt ut. Jag gillar att den där cornern är ju ingen vidare liksom. Så när de väl är runda, vi kommer ju måste vicka bort någonting. Vi kommer ju aldrig slå det här. Vi behöver en bra corner tycker jag. Ja, kommer vi slå den höga garden? Alltså, vi kommer nog aldrig slå på det här. Nej. Det är bara att vi har något ställe där det går att komma runt cornern. Om den här också blir för vid eller för hög så har vi ingen corner riktigt.
Well,
and the location of that corner guard.
I think if that I think if Sundgren's first corner guard was a little deeper, they might have went in, but that first corner guard went a little higher than I think they wanted to. So I think they're going to put up a second one here.
Second corner guard. And talking about the depth of this rock as to not to create the double takeout.
Probably base it off
I think they want to
like for T-line
same depth as the tight center.
Back 4. I think you can base it off of that speed. Like I think it's like a.
Because unfortunately, that high center that Ryan threw has neutralized that other corner guard. It can only be used in one way now. You can only go the wide out turn.
This is forcing. Dunstone to the
a few feet less
to the wide in-turn draw here to the 4-foot. He'll want this rock probably this top 4 dead buried around the center guards.
And to note here too, so in our other semifinal game,
line's good.
Team McEwen is up 6-4 going to the last end.
Hard
with
then.
the
2
hammer.
up with hammer against.
Hard. Hard.
Very important shot here on our game here from
Keep going.
PJ Harney.
Keep going. Just right here. 15-1.
Might have wanted that a little
Väldigt
deeper,
hög, är det
but,
någonsin det här?
good brush by Colton and Ryan there.
Jag gillar väl fart igenom typ. Så vi får lite båge också. Skulle du ta den där tunt så kan det väl bli okej också, men... Mycket is gillar du?
Neat call here, eh? Leaving the high center guard, electing to get rid of the middle center. Very smart play.
That high center is not going to come into play at all in the middle.
Probably just a board waiter here, Ryan, or maybe a touch more. Control weight, maybe.
Oh, I think it's a little less now. I think he's just doing nice hack here.
Yep.
Because that rock is actually buried, so you can't throw with a ton of weight.
12.5 seconds.
I mean, I get the spin in the rings
trying
here.
to spill it in, that's why they throw that weight.
Just about.
That's just about in.
Fint spel.
For the Dukes.
Ja, bra spel.
So.
Right back to the center.
But now that created another corner guard on the other side, so that, you know, that was a very good shot.
Double corners.
Very good shot by Rasmus there.
Pretty similar. The hair less.
Let it work a bit. A little less. Okay, right here's your spot. It's got max line. Looks light.
Värre lobba in den någonstans.
Comment has got to go wait right away here at the end.
Very clear communication.
Curl, 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 curl,
It's really good here.
Shot.
Nice shot by EJ Harney.
You do the same thing again.
We're just doing this
Oh,
till the
you
cows
must be able to see a little.
It looks buried, but...
Is he looking at that outturn side, Ryan?
Yes.
Ja.
Or
that side of the ice, or is he still?
Jag är på den också.
Or do you put some dynamite and try to get rid of the front?
It's interesting because if they throw the same shot they just threw, they
Det
can
enda
create
är
some
väl att
action
den
to the side.
här är ju så pass hög att den är ju lite halvgard för oss också, men är det den?
Ryan,
Eller vad säger ni?
look here. They could play
Kan
the
man
same
träffa
shot
halvträff
again.
där på den andra?
Create that same type of.
Även om den inte får med den i boet
could.
så borde vi vicka hit. Risken är väl att om man tar lite tjock till exempel att man stänger väldigt mycket liksom. Bra i alla fall.
Well, there's enough corner guards out there.
Is there enough space to come through here?
Och så får vi bort det från mitten lite grann i alla fall.
Not easy. You'd have to go through a little bit of weight just because there's. You gotta navigate both that high yellow and that tight red guard. And it curls so much there.
I think they're going to take a run at both centers, it looks like.
Yeah. Just hit it a hair on the high side and then
rattle everything up.
Yep.
Here comes the high hard one.
Yep. Yep.
Terrific stone.
Almost caught that one in the center as well. The top 8 rock.
It's almost made that one side of the sheet unusable, Ryan. That path coming in. We're going to be all
which
the
Dunstone's
game
happy with.
Yeah, all the play is now going to be forced to the one side of the sheet. Colton wants to protect shot rock here on his intern side. All the play now forced to that side.
That was a hard That was a hard double peel. Like they make those look pretty routine, but they are hard shots.
I agree, Ryan. They are.
Okay, a little bit of room early. Line's good.
Good shooting today.
Line's good.
Really well played.
Hard then.
It's curling early, guys.
Hard, guys.
Rasmus was a little disappointed still, even with that double. He was hoping to have a shooter roll over a little bit further. But,
they're leaving the Cold Rock guard higher.
Cat and mouse game now.
Is there an opportunity, Ryan, to come around here
Det finns
on
ju
this
samma
intern
slag
side?
som Ralle, den är ju lite övergömd, men det går ju i alla fall att få in en skott och få bort den här från centrum.
They'll probably want to come around.
Men det är inte så svårt för
right
dem att
now.
runda, men de kommer nästan behöva gå på övergömd. Då kan vi runda också. Eller är det att
Come
runda
around right
nu?
like so. Play the push on that.
Den är
Roll over there.
5 cent i övergömd. Ja, det är bara väldigt svårt att komma tillräckligt gömd där.
Oh, I guess we're at third stones now.
Yeah. Let's see, get an overhead shot of this.
Eller snedfrysa då. Runda hand ska man slå sen.
Like that double peel on the center still looks pretty good, Scott.
Ja, nej, men jag gillar att runda
Let's see what
också.
they decide.
Det är bara att då har vi en krympbo. Den här kommer alltid ligga kvar då. Ska jag spela din nu eller ska jag ta
I
min
think that
sexa?
though, like double peel off the center. You might even catch the one in the house too, the way they're situated. And you got the right guy to toss it too with
Jag har ju
Oscar.
fortfarande
Oscar
skjutningar
never
från det här
misses
hållet
these.
också. Ja.
But
Jag bara funderar på det här slaget ändå. Om man spelar den tight, skulle man gå i den
There's a lot
där?
of discussion here.
Lite chans att ticka här någonting.
He's gotta make this real.
Worst
This
case
is a real
scenario så
tough
får man
shot there.
sammandragning sen igen. De kommer måste garda. Okej. Det enda är väl att man kan ju ta tunt i någon av dem och det bara blir skit också. Men okej, vilken fart. Jag gillar samma som Ralles tips. Var nu det bra för fart?
Yeah,
Genom
it's-
till hack. Ja.
So,
I think
Ja, kör vi där.
roll.
I think Edin might be happy.
Jag tror det.
to
Kör
get a-
den och gå
get a
tight.
single.
Vi stannar här. Det är bra också.
I mean, you could end up.
Ja, exakt. Här är så.
Yeah, they're going for it.
They're going for it.
Yeah.
Vad skippar du på först? Den. Ja. Kan man, som Hasse sa, kan man ta den och lyckas
Well,
stanna
this is
skottet
certainly
så
a
är det
big
ju
shot.
Ja, väldigt bra. Exakt. Gillar du isen
Game
eller
on
är
the
det
line
lite för
here.
mycket?
Expect
Jag tror inte för mycket. Jag ska
Rasmus to
klippa
curl
sten
this
nu.
in. 12-5. That's my prediction.
I'm going to think he's going to be a hair hotter, Ryan.
Oh.
Let's throw a little more just to get that extra
Yep.
action to the wing.
Ja! Hårt! Vi kommer ta i garden. Kom igen, fortsätt. Fortsätt. Okej, rätt.
12 and a half.
Klonka isär dem lite. Ja, det är bra.
Unfortunately,
Du får en ny chans. Det var mest det jag tänkte också. Tar man den där så fördröjer
goes in
vi.
the rings.
Ja,
This is
chansen. De kan inte göra något annat än att
Third
gatta.
to last rock for Dunstone. You can see the last rock replay here.
Ja, lite.
I think we want to be a bit tighter and cheat this wing just to cut this draw off a little bit.
Kändes som den fick mer curl
Well, they
än
know
min
that
sexa
they
också,
know the
men,
amount of
ja.
curl now, Ryan, with that hack
Nej, jag
waiter
tyckte det här
type
blir
of
fan
style
nästan
of shot.
bättre.
There's no spot to really draw anymore here, Scott. It is flooded out
There's a
there.
lot of guards. We have 6 guards out there. 7. Pardon me.
Alltså drar man en deci framför 10 och han fryser, då går det ändå att dra sidan 1,5 foten. Det går att träffa. Däremot så är garderna i vägen nu kanske att dra sidan mätt.
Okay, you got room?
But like they said, they want to be hair
Line's good.
farther,
Det är din 8 då.
hair closer to on the right side
Line's
of the
over
center line
curl.
Ja,
here.
exakt. Den kan vara bra att spara nu faktiskt.
Block off the draw. 'Cause if this over curls, Oscar's just going to go in.
Fuck. 6.
Just a little more
That overkill.
spin at the end.
Man, oh man.
That draw is still there.
Inte mycket plats att komma dit. Nej.
There's
Nej, då
definitely a
drar.
wider line on that
Jag
one.
tror
no?
det enda är väl att för de måste
You're going to see a
ju
lot of
garda.
discussion here from the
Så
Edin team.
En tanke
This
bara
might
är att
be-
spela samma gäng.
This might be a slow last
Bara
half
för att få
here.
in den. Då
Let's take a
måste
look
de
here
nästan
with
gå på. Frågan vart den här tar vägen bara. Tap eller runda. Ja.
And
Så länge den
see
bara...
that happening.
Exakt. Vi behöver ju...
This
Vi
is
behöver
some of
ligga
the discussion right
andra.
now.
Petar vi in den så de ligger
That
2
angle
så.
with
Nej,
that
jag
guard
gillar
being
runda
hair
också.
closer, they can get some action off that.
Den om man sätter den gör ju... Det tar ju
Go
bort
top
alla
for it
möjligheter för
now.
dem.
The risk with that is, let's just say you put it right on the pin.
Just draw around everything.
Then Dunstone does the exact same thing, and then how do you get 2?
Men exakt vart röd går. Den här om man tar lite, om den drar lite curl och tar tjock behöver inte alls bli bra heller. Går den på den och kommer ner här kan det bli illa så att... Jag gillar dragningen också om du gillar den. Ja. Ja.
So they are a little worried. There was some discussion here, Ryan, about this happening as well, because
there's only 3 stones left, Scott, and you got to get 2. Well, I guess you don't have to get 2, but they would love to get 2.
They would love to get 2. They would love to get this rock right around the Dunstone counter right now. Top 4. Big shot here for Oscar Eriksson, the key shot of the 8th end.
That is
Vänta. Okej linje. Bra linje. Lite tight. Tight. Yep.
This is looking pretty good, Scott.
This is a big shot.
Dra curl och splitta upp den här lite.
I heard curl.
Stanna. Okay.
Right on the nose.
I think so.
Yep.
In other news, Team McEwen has defeated Bruce Moa as he ran him out of rocks here in the last end.
Or do you like a 10-5?
I was thinking 10-5.
Congratulations to Team McEwen on making the final here.
Yeah, should get some curl.
Nicely done, guys.
Han kanske mitt 8 i fart ungefär såg det ut på.
Well, back to our feature.
10-5 right on the nose.
Matt Dunstone wanting to come and
10-5.
hit this yellow right on the nose. Heard the call was 10-5, just a nice control weight hit. Nice control weight hit and stick.
Looks like a lot of ice.
Den skulle få den bågen mitt på banan. Nej, det trodde inte jag heller. Men det är mest fart så att den fick bågen. Håller vi igång den lite mer där typ bite lock så tror jag att vi har den förbi faktiskt. Men på sista metern är ju i alla fall en sån curl liksom. Det är bara det blir. Vad är det nu? Skjuta konen in på takstenen.
Boy, Dunstone sits right there,
Easy.
Ryan.
Off.
Make it very difficult.
Curl.
This is out there.
Curl. Clean. Curl.
Weight's really good.
Curl.
EJ coming for the save.
Pretty good shot. Pretty good.
Would have liked to curl a little bit more. I think that in-off, Scott, is there. And to stay buried.
Did he leave an opportunity?
Ja.
I think he did.
Let's watch this.
Gör han den
slower to come up
och
with.
rullar
Great
av så
replay
har
action
vi ju
here.
alltså knack på split om vi vill.
Ja,
vinst.
Man kan ju runda ner här också och tvinga han att gå i hålet.
Great sweep.
Det är det lättaste sättet att säkert få en skotte, men det kanske blir för lätt för han.
I think that fooled him a little bit.
Ska man liksom ligga bra, då är det nästan som man ligger andra sten. Låter den ligga
Det är att han
skottet.
måste raka håret, pricka hålet. Det är mest det jag tänker.
Draw to the wing.
Nej, men vi kan ju lägga den liksom på vitt, full vitt på
It's being
T-line.
discussed right now.
Spela på att han missar
Hans
hålet.
fördel är väl om han går mjukt att han kan råka tappa in den om han hänger den också.
Try and end up
Men
around the
då har vi
corner.
missat i alla fall.
Jag gillar titeln också. Det var
Shot rock.
väldigt precis.
Shot rock to the corner.
Det är typ
Didn't quite
en
have it
normal.
right there.
Ja.
It is very difficult to make that double,
got it.
though. Because you got to really navigate that tight that center guard to make that double. It's just there, I think, though.
Jag gillar lite mer än normal.
Got to hit it like.
What are you thinking for this draw?
Kan du
Make
träffa
it perfect. You want to hit like a.
en femtedel så är det klångt.
Ja, om jag absolut papprar den tar jag inte jättetjockt i den här.
Kan spela en 10 också.
Vad är optimalträffen?
The shooter's just going to spin upwards.
Fjärdedel.
Ja, då gillar jag en höga 8.
But if you ignore and go around the corner,
Okej.
Bara
Dunstone might
linje.
just ignore you and
Smipar
just
den,
play
tar
a tap on
nästan
his last.
åttondel bara.
And beat you to the center.
Gillar du så?
No, you were like.
I'm not surprised by this call because you have to at least be able to score this end.
Probably just a nice normal weight hit here.
Yeah, nothing big here.
Nothing too big.
Yep.
This is curling. This is curling a lot, Ryan.
Yep.
It's on the center. Did it nudge it? Oh, he did. Got a nice little rub there to the wing.
Okej.
So, Dunstone laying 2. Which one do you want to tap up, Ryan? This really curled hard on a deep.
Little careful.
That wasn't an easy shot,
a little bit
Scotty.
high?
It wasn't. No, that's right.
You had to you had to be very close to that center to make that shot.
Punched it in for third shot.
He hits it. Or like,
And you know,
like a
so-
hair low is what you're thinking?
Probably tap the one that's on the S of Astec.
It's coming this way, right? Yeah. For him to make it, he has to go. Or no.
It's the safer tap because it'll leave.
No.
It will. You'll for sure. You'll always have
The
second
only
shot
thing
and
we can't
eventually
be is
third
like
shot
7/8
by not moving it.
it.
Matt's talking about 7/8 tap.
That's a death sentence.
So
Yeah.
doesn't this just go into there?
No, it might go over the top.
Yeah.
I think nose
His
is
nose
good.
is pretty good. But I think you want to try to get this. Like, you
Yeah,
want to get it back
even
here.
First, they just want to make sure there's no triples involved.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so you're throwing like
If they
back
could get
eight.
to the nose of this.
Is it like edge of 4?
That's what I was seeing. We're
What's
lying
that?
2 right now, yeah.
Sitting 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we can throw any
Yeah,
kind of guard.
Sista där, tappen i sjunde. Och förbi den så.
Just inside the edge of the forefoot here. Trying to tap that stone straight back.
För sturen 2
Ja.
i alla fall.
Might even be max ice.
Dålig på clearingen också. Lite vin, jag tänkte jag
Trying to
skulle...
tap that stone straight
You
back
like that?
Yeah.
into the forefoot.
Looks like a ton of ice.
As long as you are.
Okay. Do you think it's going to continue to curl after the center line? Still?
Interesting comment
How does
there,
it look
Ryan.
from the hack?
Okay.
Is it going to continue to curl after it grabs the center line? Because we've seen that this morning.
We have.
I think I need a boom last call.
On even hits too. So
Low 14s to T. Okay. I'll try and give you, I think 14 out of my hand.
Kallar han över känns inte som det finns någonting. Det är väl hans.
Here we go, Rye.
Då får vi långt han tappar.
Clean. Clean. Yep.
Back 4 was the call early.
Yep.
Big hauler.
Hard.
this is curling. Down
it on.
Just a hair light. I got.
Any
just a
bounce is
hair
good.
light,
Yeah, you gotta move it,
14.5
gotta move it,
I
gotta move it,
got.
gotta move
Just
it. So move it a little
hair
bit.
lighter than you wanted to be. Now, what did he leave, Ryan? Did he leave the? Can you leave a triple?
Nudda den
Does
och
it
sen
clear the
ner
yellow?
eller som BG gjorde igår. Och sen behöver vi bara trycka den en
Watch this rock
decil
play
inåt.
Så
here.
tunt så det är tight på den kanske va?
Probably about
den borde
5
gå
feet
under.
light on that.
Skulle du göra den här känns som
bit
en
light.
sjättedel eller?
Now they're looking at
I think his line would have been pretty close if it with a little extra weight there.
spot
Kan
on.
den,
Just
det känns som smiter den, kan den
It's going to be
fixas igenom då?
overcurled.
Gör den där så gör den det. Jag
by
tror inte det.
Nej, jag tror
a
inte.
little less than half a rock.
Det är väl om den tar
we
där
can-
tunt och sen
we can
inte
make
får
a
så mycket
strike
och
on this
försvinner
and come
igenom. Jag
into
tycker inte
these
den ska göra
reds.
det.
Då siktar jag på att träffa den
Is there enough?
ringen som
Does
ligger
it
där.
get
Skulle säga
by
sikta
that
på ett
yellow?
tak.
Ja, exakt.
Exakt.
Ringen som ligger där.
Maybe just under?
That's the question, and you got.
Då tar vi den lite
Anybody
först,
knows
en
that
lång
Dean
väg för den
knows
måste ut.
he's as good as anybody when it comes to angles.
Jag tänker in i den här är en 40% i den.
I think it clears Scott.
Ja.
I think it just goes underneath it.
Samma
Ryan.
väg.
Nej, jag gillar outen.
Okej. Vilken sten har du nu? 8 eller?
Because you want to touch
Tror vi den kommer göra.
back part of.
Inte mycket.
There was some discussion as to which rock.
Ganska rakt
They
kommer
know
den
they
gå.
want to strike
Men jag
this
sätter den
rock here, as we're
20%
Oscar
träff.
Erikens broom is.
Jag sätter den på
Then which
2
rock to hit
skräck i
secondly.
luft så borde den bli
That's
bra.
right.
That was the discussion.
And I think you have to hit the second, not shot rock.
Vad
and
sa du?
actually
Där?
hit the back part
Lite mer.
of,
Just
Ja.
of the top 12 rock to make them all go.
well, this is
Going to be thrown pretty
it.
hard.
This is for all the marbles.
This is going to be thrown pretty hard. It'll be probably 6 or sub 6. Going with the out turn.
Here we go, Ryan.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. 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 Yeah.
Very
Whoa. Whoa.
Is that all? For one.
For one.
Niklas Edin scoring 1 in 8.
Just under curled a little bit there.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Ja, bra spelat.
They score, so
Fan,
we'll
det såg ut som den låg på
Go to an extra.
going to an extra end. Let's watch this on the replay.
Play him back this way.
Just hitting thinly.
Ja, han hade ju gått
Just
under
needed
där.
it
Nu,
just a little bit more.
Yeah, he never made contact at all with the other top 12 rock. I think that was needed to possibly get 2 there.
We haven't seen a lot of rocks high peel to the wing.
Really hard shot.
We'll be joining you guys for the extra end. We'll be right back.
At Strathcona Resources, we're more than just an energy company. We're a part of our communities. We take pride in hiring locals, creating opportunities right here at home, and fueling our community's growth. With safety at the heart of everything we do, we ensure a responsible and secure environment for our team and for our neighbors.
And we're back. Extra end action at the Astec Safety Challenge semi-final. Matt Dunstone versus Niklas Edin. Here we go, Ryan. Extra end tied. Dunstone hammer.
Yeah, so what we do at this event here is we bring the rocks back to the far end and we play to the home end for the extra end. A little better for our viewers. At the curling club here, so they can see what's going on in the house.
Yeah, it's a good rule. It's good that we can do that. They really want this to touch the center line, so the opposition can't.
Good enough.
Ticket.
So these 2 stones by the lead are critical.
Very critical.
They got to be placed in good spots to make the taps for the Edin team as hard as possible.
Line's good.
To me, it's this is every bit as part of the defense in
max room
in the scenario where you're trying to just score your single in the last, as it is with peeling.
Looks full 4 foot here.
Maximum depth. Yep.
Nice shot. Shot by Ryan Harnden. Great start to the extra end action here.
Now to get another one right on the center line, but
right there where Niklas Edin is tapping.
Yeah, try to get it a couple feet short of the house.
Ja, behöver inte vara supernära. Lämna lite luft, okej. Den kommer hårt, så den är bra.
This path today, just that little extra warp right there, Ryan.
Just a light dust.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Yeah, great shot. We'll see Ryan Harnden drawing again.
This one you'll probably want to bite the 4 foot or just have a little bit of separation between that and the...
Just create a space, just biting the 4 foot, Ryan?
I think so.
Let's see what we get.
Line's important though here too.
Top 8, top 12.
Throwing a lot of shots down this spot. This side of the sheet's been used a lot this game.
Top 12. Top 12. Not even tight.
Oh, that's...
16 på han nu, det var en nära gard.
That is not what they wanted there.
Just rubbing.
Just light.
Okay. Limma frysen nu. Den är i alla fall ganska tunn för att få den ner.
Good opportunity for Edin here.
Full 4 är fryst. Mycket is vill ha.
Don't have to tap it just yet. Just get yourself in a good spot. Stay in front of it.
Plats.
This is warm at the moment.
Gott om plats, gott om.
Rana throwing a draw.
Den ser ut att vara
Coming down.
I'm sure this side of the
Kommer ner nu
semifinal
med.
is late break.
Behöver kalla fortfarande, behöver kalla mycket.
This will skate right here.
Yeah, but it will still bust
Yep.
around.
Yep.
Very nice shot.
Ja, snyggt. Bra skott.
Like we said earlier, farther you go out, often the more curl you get. It's what they call a tiny bit dish.
Tiny bit dish. Scraping the dish, eh, Ryan? Ever so slightly. So
Now going for the double peel.
see if you can find the.
Okay. Nice shot by EJ.
Really good.
Till hög.
One more double away from getting out of trouble. Edin's going to do everything he can here to protect.
Let's look at that again here, Scott. So, I guess if they let that curl a tiny bit more, they might have caught the ones on the forefoot too.
Could have. Really well played.
But they were pretty content in just getting 2 of those off. Right. That's really hard to call the line on something like that to catch the ones in the house too.
Been really good curling here, Ryan. Look at that. Terrific high guard from Rana.
Pretty difficult to make a double peel here. Those are just perfectly placed.
Probably just peel the top one, Ryan.
That's right. Can't risk going bonk, bonk, and leaving the 2 rocks in the house like that.
That's fine. It's good.
Samma. Ja. Drog ju lite mer curl här sist. Gillar du samma is som
Some of the
Ralle?
hardest shots in curling are these high centers.
Trippa sten.
But these guys, the whole game have been...
They've really been making it look easy, Ryan.
Yeah.
That makes me want to practice when we're done here.
It's always within a 2-foot radius there. Just
they haven't missed any.
None.
Not one.
That speaks volumes, not just to the thrower, but the sweepers that judge that perfectly every time too. It's so easy to oversweep something like that. Because you want to make sure you're over the hog line, of course, right?
For sure. You
don't need to
pull the string,
pull the
so
string
to
and
you're coming out just over. Wow,
And then
done
have
with
the-
ease.
Tar de den nedre så det gör inte...
now you might give that a go. Got to play that across the face.
See what Matt decides.
You might
just do the middle one.
Yeah, I might do the middle one.
No, Ryan, I really, in my humble opinion, I really like that call. I think that's the danger rock. I think the high guard is
The only problem is it's very difficult just to get that tight center one because that's pretty buried too. So
you can't see a lot of it.
Yeah.
But we're on thirds first in an extra end.
Are we trying
I really
to
feel that's the problem, Stone, at this juncture.
Alternativ, alltså jag funderar på om vi bara ska fortsätta lägga hög de singelpilar.
Okay, let's just say you.
I really like this call. This one right here.
But the thing though, Scott, though, you make that, he just puts it back in the same spot.
True.
Yeah. And maybe makes it a little bit better.
Let's see if we can.
But
Matt's walking up to the high guard.
I don't think it's worth the.
Let's see what happens. They're going to wait and see, wait another stone, and see what we have for location of guard.
Don't think it was worth it. There's a lot of potential problems with that.
På samma sätt, min behöver ju vara precis nu, för klippar han den nedre så är det jobbigt. Ja, fast då lägger vi tillbaka
You're trying to make it too good, and all of a sudden you flash the tight center, and then you're hitting their yellow one.
And that's why you and I aren't out there.
Vi kan sätta in den på sista sten, där är ju mer än full fyra. Han har dragit väldigt kort ett par gånger. Så
Let's see what's decided
det andra jag ser då, om vi inte ska garda, men det är kanske tidigt att göra det på min. Ja, det är att täppa ner den dit och ligga kvar här själv. Risken också med den bågen jag spelar ju den där hacken där, den kommer så pass hård, risken att man nästan ligger kvar där. Det är okej. Ligger man ju nästan skottet.
Push the red back.
3 stones each
en hög för nu i alla fall. Ja.
He's always got. He does
Must
have
be
an
guarding.
inside
Samma is.
yellow.
Tror typ samma. Den kallade ändå bra när jag skulle runda där. Ja. Jag tror inte den kommer kalla över den där decimetern som den förra gjorde. Ja, det är typ 15-20 eller? Förra.
Well,
Let's see what he does here.
Edin needing the steal here in the extra end.
Determining when to go.
Go in the house. One more high. And one zone is typically
Linjen är bra själv, linjen är bra själv. 5 centimeter på linan. Ja, den är där, den är där. Jag tror den är perfekt. 5 centimeter på linan, den är perfekt. Ja.
really nice one guards by this Niklas Edin team.
Good execution there.
Oh, just excellent execution. Making it look easy, Ryan.
Playing hard with the intern.
What do you do here?
Tycker vi att vi har båda sidorna?
Ja, vi har båda sidorna.
Han kan ju välja att göra
Maybe you go in the house first. Then Edin has to make a pretty tough shot on his next
får
one.
är att han får se en sten också. Alltså i fartmässigt för han själv.
See if we can listen in.
De spelar på den där.
Yellow guard.
Ja, sätt han dubbel, då är det väl...
Or they're just going to peel the high
Då
one.
är det en väldigt hög gard. Då är det ju...
See where Matt puts it.
Garda igen.
Han lär inte rulla långt. Alltså,
Nej.
han kommer täcka någonting.
Ja, det är väl att lägga en gard mitt på linan då. Eller den platsen där vi, om vi sätter in gul, så är den helgömd. Ja, den är väldigt rak. Han kommer inte rulla mer än en och en halv sten.
Täcker i alla fall den dragningen.
Here we go, Ryan.
Yep. Yep.
Big shot here by Cole.
Whoa.
He skinned it. Just missed it. Just missing that second.
Gör vi den nu, eller?
That did not miss by much. Look at this.
I don't know what happened there.
Risky biscuit there.
It didn't run nearly like my first one. It's almost like it picked. I threw it harder too. I liked it out of my hand.
Nu har man ju faktiskt råd att rulla lite utåt. Rulla så långt så den är öppen, då är den för låg liksom.
Dean's got
Det kanske är den.
like what he's got going on right now.
They're discussing this tap shot, Ryan, coming around to this.
The only problem is that Dunstone is
Går jag
buried.
tight på garden, då går jag gul tror jag.
And it's a tight center guard.
Yeah, right now this is the side of the sheet they have.
Oh, I thought I had that meat on
14-0 på deras dragning dit.
Ja.
Sen var 16-0 på den som blev kort. Ja. Den är ju, jag får inte överspela farten för mycket, utan det är bara en bak 12 max liksom. Ja, exakt. Bak då behöver jag ändå all curl jag kan.
Bak 12.
Yeah, you gotta use this turn.
Trying to block from both sides.
Well, that center guard.
Just det.
That center
Jag tror
guard's
lite mindre än där.
not really in
Den spelar
play.
för att hålla den rak liksom. Det var där ja. Jag tror det är så nu. Den här stenen är en sten längre in.
So the
Och en sten
location of this
högre.
rock, Ryan, they're
Ja, det är
probably
så bra.
talking, trying to get into that location somehow.
Yeah.
Och där gick vi
Because
och
the shooter's
väntade på
gonna
länge
roll
också.
off. That we are likely certain of.
Jag tror vi behöver gå rätt tight, men när det är smit då är det verkligen max.
Boy, these all important last stones and the placement of them.
So he's gonna.
We hasn't been rocks played on this side for a few shots.
I expect this is gonna get carved in. It's the way to make this shot here.
The other game has since left the ice. Let's see where Niklas Edin ends up here. And
Hålla igång.
how frozen he is in the forefoot.
Ja, linje.
Compared to what he was.
Hårt! Yes!
This looks a little late.
Hårt!
Took off, Ryan.
Max för garden, Hasse. Hårt! Fortsätt efter. Hårt!
Really
Kom
got
igen,
to go hard
världen
for
för
him.
gula. Fortsätt! Kom igen. Fortsätt! Bra sop. Ja, bra sop.
Förlös bara.
Grym sop, boys.
Fastna i hacken lite. Kom ut jävligt
High
löst.
guard on that.
That's a really good shot.
Behålla fart och så.
Guard for your life.
Yeah, protect.
Just not to block this run.
Let's watch this replay. Just getting by that high guard, Ryan. Really well swept. And just,
Högerfoten i räfflorna.
that's the
Yeah.
really close come around.
Sad. You ever do this?
Getting to the red rock. 14-2 on that shot. Hog to hog.
I think they were probably hoping for more of a...
More push on the
yeah,
shot rock.
definitely. They were probably hoping to throw a 13-5 there. Got to push that a little, push farther to get shot.
And then either nose hit or draw full four.
Inte jag missar nästa då.
Then we're in turn draw here.
He's gonna block it.
But Dunstone far from being out of the woods here.
Sliver high, and he's.
I think you got to go in the rings here.
They're discussing that. They're discussing. Yeah. They're discussing where to go. They're discussing.
Do you put it on the T of Astec?
Do they go?
Or the E?
Pardon me. Let's try that
I
again.
don't think he can ever make this for
They're
shot
thinking.
rock.
The initial call, I thought Matt wanted to come in behind his own.
I don't think he can ever throw the weight needed to make this.
That was
for
discussed.
shot. This is.
There was also this was discussed.
Yeah.
So now the discussion. I saw somebody call for the hit here as well.
You can still get at that though.
Get at that. Kaboom.
Makes that, but I mean the chances of sticking.
I don't think that hits
there,
Scott.
I don't think. Yeah.
Do you think this draws here, Ryan? Try and get to that point. I know Matt discussed it once.
It's there.
I was thinking guard.
Well, you.
Is there still? I still hear guard in the conversations with Colton.
So we rip.
Believe it or not, that shot is there.
He's probably just guarding it again.
Really hard. But
if we take all three, right?
He probably wants me to throw it.
Yeah.
And if we guard, where's the best place to guard, Ryan? Do you want to come in?
I think you want to definitely pass the center guard for
somewhere
sure.
Somewhere in here.
Because
It
Edin's easiest shot right now is probably to play a light tap on that
guard in that vicinity.
Rock that's short of the rings.
Maybe even a touch further out. There's some discussion of a guard.
Now, can he ever?
I think you'll get it far enough
attack?
over like that.
Is that okay
really
for a
be there.
guard?
Ja, exakt.
Not normal. Not awful.
Not too bad.
I don't think this is ever wrong.
Not too bad. If they ever just tuck that yellow.
Does he ever have a shot on that?
That's the best.
On that out turn on his last.
Like hair high, we get rid of them all.
Does it curl enough to get there?
And then our shooters.
I think it does. They played that side a lot this game.
Okay, this one.
That path coming in. Let's see what they decide.
Yeah, like 3/4.
Yeah. They're looking at what he has.
They feel like he's got them either way, so they're going to play the run back.
Okay.
That's
This is a hard shot.
That's why they're playing this. They feel like
he's got him both sides.
Both sides, so you can't risk just trying to guard and pray.
You got
to create action here.
He's going to play the run back straight to the yellow pocket and try and dissolve both yellows and the runner as well. Ba-boom.
I think at least the one that was just throwing. I think he wants to at least catch that one.
Well, this is.
If he was able to get both, that's the bonus.
Okay. Let's see how we unfold here at our extra end action at the Astec.
Oh. Oh. Curl. Street.
That's about as good as you could do.
Okay.
My map.
Clears the center.
He's going to have a shot on his last one.
He is.
Likely.
So.
Garda, låta han dra. Eller tappa och låta han spela en dubbel.
Pretty good shot.
Bättre att täpa. Den
Yeah,
där
great
ligger ju
shot.
redan så pass bra.
Got the center off. Got
Ja, men den där ligger ju redan så
some
pass bra.
clutter out of the way, and
Eller?
Matt leaving himself one high center guard and
Yeah, good analysis by the Dunstone team on that one.
Now they're talking.
Ja, lite förbi den och
There we go.
lite framför 10 här. Ja.
It might be a
Den
spot
har
where...
mitt bakom röd, det är väl att han får den då, men ja, han kan få innan hålet här. Det kanske är inte så svårt.
There might be a spot where you place it perfectly. There might not be a shot for Dunstone. Although, now re-looking at that, they might always have that wide in turn. That might still be there.
So they're just trying to decide. Do we go here?
Like there might be this, yeah.
Tappar man
Or do we go?
lite insida så kan han
I'm talking about more so on
Dunstone's shot, they'll have that path.
They might have that path. Not easy, but...
So Edin has the one high center guard. It's just, Edin is lane 2, but his shot rock is not guarded right now. It's wide open. So there was the initial. Do we go here?
Jo, men då går alltså han kan chappa med innan, men det är att den får
får
inte vara så lång att han kan bli skottig i så fall. Den ser ganska lätt ut.
Däremot är vi lite kortare än gimmick-lyka också.
I like putting that circle where
Den
they're
är väldigt
tapping the
precis.
broom. Then I know.
Och just att även med sätter
Then I know that.
slag, känns det som. Den ska vara väldigt...
So yeah, like right in that region anyways, yeah.
Den här inne.
I mean, the other place they
man
can
också
go.
ha nästan vart man än lägger den. Jag funderar på om det.
Do they ever just...
Jag hoppas han missar.
They do that? Do they just... Can they just guard what they have, Ryan?
Ja,
sure, they could.
Det är svåra slag som inte ger så mycket svåra slag för han.
Han kommer troligtvis spela dubbeln åt det hållet.
You're saying just, you know, Dunstone
jag
just
gillar
needs to
garden,
be full
tror
four.
jag. Ju mer jag tänker på det så låter han dra den där vida outen.
That can be a tough shot too,
Ser du?
these guys seem to...
Vi kan ju vara nära alltså, garden.
These guys seem to hit button whenever they want to.
So they're decided right where Oscar tapped his broom there. That's where we're going.
Okay.
Right there. Let's protect what we have. Real, very tight 3 guard.
Precis, gör ingenting att vara in topp 12.
That didn't work out very well for me against Gucci. That'd be a little better than that.
Outcountat på en dubbel så är vi...
Because if he plays
different
the
game. That was like the first game of the event.
Okay.
This is
Blir det
semi-final.
där så blir det där.
A little more on the line on this.
There's a lot on the line here. This is a key shot to the steel end, the extra end here at the Astec Safety Challenge, semi-final action. Niklas Edin with his last stone here. This is all about location, Ryan.
Yeah. I see why they did this though, because like placing that draw, you have to be exact.
They haven't touched this so far.
Lite risk över. Risk över.
Doesn't have to be.
Doesn't look
that bad.
It's not light.
Jag tror bara sitta
Lines
där.
everything
Sitt.
here.
Yeah.
Den kommer visa hela här annars.
This just
Sit.
they just need it to stop. This is over curling.
Okay.
Half a stone.
Ja, lite stack.
Pick your poison. Play the tap or play the draw.
Jag tror det blir samma.
Oh,
Matt's going
to draw right away. No hesitation.
I like it.
Såg att det var lite försiktigt liksom för linjen, men
De hade en ganska hård split, så jag förstår. 92.
Like the confidence on
Jag kan
that.
kolla linjen bättre ändå och säga att den ser tight ut, men
We're gonna, Dunstone's gonna try and draw right there. There is a high center guard. Oh, coming back, taking a second look at how much he can see of the Edin counter.
Sees a little more than he thought.
Sees more than he thought.
What he's, yeah. Like
Okay.
12-5, right?
There we go.
12-5 he's calling.
Okay.
We have seen a lot of 12-5s this game from both teams.
They know this path too.
That's the
We've
general
seen.
consensus on hack weight.
Probably a thin half, Ryan. Maybe half. Here we go.
He can get away with half a stone with this.
This is exciting. This is Dunstone's last shot. Extra end semi-final action here at the Astec. He's taking an extra second in the hack here. He's going through his routines. He's keeping it the same.
De har ju Jürgen på utsidan och är det någon det ser ut att ge effekt med så är det han. Ja, bra kraft. Ja, det är osannolik nolla.
Clean. Yep. Easy. Yep. Easy. Whoa. Whoa, curl. Clean. Clean.
Got
Yep.
the right weight here.
Yes.
12.
Clean.
I got 12 seconds on that. Very nice shot by Matt Dunstone. For one in the extra
What
end
a
and the win.
game.
What a great game we had today, Ryan. Fantastic action. Really close game. Doesn't get any closer than that. Tied up in the extra.
Now we will have Dunstone versus McEwen in the final.
Really well played shot by Matt Dunstone. Great sweeping control of this last stone hit.
I don't know, my peel on my last one grabbed because it shouldn't have curled like
Threw it really well.
Good game today. Fantastic action.
Attaboy, man.
Dunstone still on a roll. Showing up at the Astec Safety Challenge, has not lost yet.
And still undefeated.
Wraps us up. That's our wrap up for today, Rye.
Awesome.
Fun doing the game with you. Thanks,
that was enjoyable.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Like people, businesses have their journey, their path, sometimes straight, but more often evolving, growing, and adapting to a changing world, creating the need for knowledge in areas like accounting, consulting, tax, technology, areas critical to your continued growth and success. All part of the journey, all part of what we do together with you. Because your success is the destination. MNP, wherever business takes you.
Hey Ben, what's the Astec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Astec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Astec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.